Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. We've got Stegron here in the game in our beautiful shop. We're gonna unlock him at 10:10, which is the scheduled time, but I saw everybody in chat. I couldn't keep myself from going live. So let's look over our decks. Well, I'll do them right here. So we've got this guy. We're of course gonna play some Kingpin Stegron, trying to bundle in the Sarah efficiency, looking at the Spider-Man Miles Morales as another powerful synergy to be able to play alongside Stegron. I'm wondering if you want to use Storm or not, because Stegron would be able to knock a card away from Storm to be able to make sure that you win that location, but then if you Storm a location and then you Stegron later, Stegron could throw the card back to Storm, making you lose. We'll see. Yes, we got that bonus stream going. Everybody's hopping in. Great to see everybody. Jokaro, TMS, Urko, Mystical Being, Iker, Chara, Ryan. I really appreciate all you guys started out as soon as we go live. It is incredibly exciting. Played C5 Stegron and it was interesting. All right, all right. You are a brave man, TMS. You are a brave man. Urko, how's it going? Our other option, and this one I was been theory crafting a little bit with Urko as to what it would look like, is using the Sandman to give you additional lockdown potential with both Stegron and Arrow. They're both on reveal, so Odin would be able... KG, you're here too. I see you. But Odin would be able to reactivate both the Sandman and the Arrow to keep on torquing the opponent around. With the Sandman, they're not going to be able to keep up. So if they're only playing a couple big cards and Stegron is shaking them up all over the place, that could be really good for us. It's Dino time. Can we get a double Dino deck going? Stegron and Devil D? We're going to have to try. I feel like we're going to have to try. Slade, you think he looks so bad? Got enough tokens in next month's good cards? Yep, I've got all the tokens I can use, especially out of that new token bundle. If we want to talk bundles for a second. I think I already purchased them all. Yeah. So we had our Token Tuesday, right? That was great. And then the new token bundle right here out of Squirrel Girl. 5,000 gold for 4,500 collector tokens. It's a 0.9 conversion ratio, which is not as good as some of the Token Tuesday bundles, but it's pretty good otherwise. It's better than spending gold into credits and then credits on the collector's track. And then I got Earth Day as well. So we are flush with tokens, baby. We are flush with tokens. Yusuf, great to see you. Oh, I'm excited. What's another deck archetype that we could start up? 4/5 for his random ability. Kind of mid, don't you think? Well, his ability can win you games, wins you some games, and so does Arrow. So I feel like there's something there. It's like gonna be some kind of Stegron mid-range. It's going to have Stegron. I feel like you probably run the Zabu to get him down in cost. Maybe this one is going to be the Miles Wave. What would it be? Wave Morales? Wave Morales? Because here's the thing. Miles does not change cost when you play Wave. So if we could get like... I feel like you have to run Jeff and you have to run... Nightcrawler. Where are you, my little guy? There you are. Beautiful card. Tree Monster, great to see you. Nightcrawler, Jeff. This one's going to be a work in progress. We got the Spider-Man, and then I want the Wave. Polaris is probably going to play in here. Wave comes in. Stegron will play in here. We might go Zabu. And then you want something on the high end. So you want like the She-Hulk and probably the Doctor Doom. So it's like Doom Wave, but we fit the Miles in and then we twist them around. Vision could be... I don't think we have space for the... Vision. ACG, great to see you. How I've been doing? I've been doing really well. Craven. For this one? I don't know about if Craven fits. I feel like we go other like high tempo plays. Like, honestly, I'm feeling Ebony Maw, Titania. Where is where's my Zero? Get my Zero in here. Like, just go raw tempo. And then that's Stegron. basically. We'll see what happens with that. Is Stegron out? Yes. Becker, Stegron is out. It's 10:08. We're still 2 minutes ahead of when we scheduled to even be live. We're gonna buy him. We got people hopping in. You guys ready for this? The next dinosaur added to the Teddy collection. No refunds. Stegron is here. We have the perfect number of card upgrades allowed. All right, give me this Scaly Menace. 4/5 Stegron, the newest gray bordered card in the collection. On reveal, move an enemy card from here to another location. Do we think we're going to hit any opponents playing move and we're just going to end up helping them? That would be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Adam Such, great to see you. That buy hurt you and they aren't even your tokens. Dio, I watching and supporting the stream. They're kind of your tokens. My account is open to everybody who wants to see testing and card reviews and gameplay, so the tokens are for everybody. Hellfire Club, here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Yusuf stressing about your next 3 exams tomorrow, Tuesday, but otherwise fine. Oof. I hate it when the exams all bunch together, Yusuf. What's your field of study? What is your area of expertise? Bonus stream, bonus stream. That's a really nice flip for us. I'm gonna go ahead and play. This quirky song is perfect for this deck. Do I just drop the 3/7 Polaris or do I invest in Zabu? I feel like I invest in Zabu first. Yeah, Tree Monster was around in like some of the beta or like the first release, I think. Doesn't seem very strong. Like a reverse Polaris or an easier to play Juggernaut? Well, there you go. Easier to play. You said it yourself. All right. They've got the Electro. Thankfully, we have the Daredevil. Let's drop. If they are Galactus, we murder them. Like, just straight up kill them. I'm gonna go Jug here to see if we can pick up the Miles play. We can. They are. Here we go. Lex D. What's Stego do again? Stego moves a random card from their location. Is an on-reveal ability. You should. Urko, is it working? Do we have exclamation point Stegron? Or is that one not in? Am I did? Whoop. Okay, Hycarion got it. There you go. And it has the right stats too. Fantastic. It's a worse Jug. That's why we're playing the Jug. All right, what you got? The Devil Dino. Devil Dino. The Sandman holds us back quite a bit. I feel like if we had Stegron, I would feel so much better about like setting up Kingpin to be able to throw Stegron against the Devil Dino, maybe get a destruction. Obviously not playing Sarah. The question is, do I want Spider-Man? Like Spider-Man locks this down. We're gonna try and really hope for a Stegron top deck, I guess. Might as well play Polaris or Juggernaut for cheaper. Well, they don't move. Like the Polaris is gonna limit out on what she can move from a location. The Stegron doesn't, and the Juggernaut will not touch cards that have already been played. Charo with the 20 gifted channel memberships. Thank you, Charo. Thank you. Team Teddy grows stronger. We got the donations rocket already. Very much appreciated. Kind of wish the token shop wasn't so expensive and maybe the big bads were pool 5 or something. Because I'm not buying, and the cards you want, just save them. You just want to save them, and it's kind of painful. It is expensive, but I mean the idea is that you're able to get one Series 5 card for free every month, and then if you get the Battle Pass, and you're spending your gold on all the Token Tuesday bundles, you get a little bit more. Yeah, Stegron is shy for the inaugural game. Sad, sad. I want to see the animation. Asteroid M. Interesting, interesting. We got Mr. Stegron here. This is it. When do we want to use him? Obviously, throwing something to Space Throne is ideal for us. So we could try now to get a Stegron throw. We could try to set up a Kingpin stomp with the Stegron. We can go Jug. Here's the crazy thing is we can go Jug plus Stegron with the Kingpin set up. Or we could play all three at once if we get up the Sarah together. Alright, alright. And unfortunately all these cards are going to get sucked into Asteroid M. I want to go ahead and Jug. I want to throw Patriot to the Space Throne. At least Stegron looks really cool. Yes. He looks like a Digimon. Any Digimon players in here? Just got another dinosaur from a reserve. There we go. All right. Stegron's here. I got the Sakazabu. Pop, pop, pop. And there's the Polaris, which would have been the safer pull mid. Okay. Do we think that they run Blue Marvel? Otherwise, I would just drop my Daredevil, you know? He can't get cards to stick now. If I play my Kingpin, feeling this out. If I play my Kingpin, no, I really, Asteroid M is throwing me off because I can't play Kingpin over here. It's just over here. Let's do it. Kingpin here. They got the Super Scroll of the double Zabu. There was a really cool Digimon MMO that got closed down. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, Spider-Man goes to push them back. And then I could Polaris to make sure that there's opens. I guess maybe I just Polaris here to be able to get the win. I could also Stegron here to throw him. Maybe that makes the most sense. Like a Polaris here. Yes, yes. Oh, it worked. Oh, the lockdown. But now we're not going to get to play Stegron. Tragically, tragically. Unless they think that whatever they cycle out of the lockjaw is good enough. They did get the Blue Marvel. Ooh. Pretty good stack. And then the thing slides over. Oof, but now they're ahead at Asteroid M. That hurts for me. But once the Patriot, if the Patriot dies, which he will, right? Because the opponent basically has to play to the Lockjaw, then it gets stomped and the Sinister Clone and the thing drop down by 4 to, oh no, to 13. Anyway, we have to see the Stegron animation. All right, turn up the game sounds. So I don't have game music, but this is game sounds. So let's see what Stegron's got for us. As the opponent puzzles it out. Anyone tried Goose on 2 and 5, then Kingpin Jug on 6? You can do it. I've seen the Kingpin Jug combo come out as like a stealth play to be able to take people down. Beautiful Tuesday, can't complain. It is beautiful over here. Part of me is wishing I was outside. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. Giant piano, you're going to rope us all the way. Just going to rope us all the way. We need the Jeopardy music. Dino Boy time, come on. They're going to take the whole... Oh! Victory! Alright, we still have yet to see Stegron. 15 minutes in. He's got the boosters, he's not made it to the board. It was usually Sarah 5, Arrow Kingpin on 6 before the arrow changed. Yeah, the Arrow Kingpin. That could shock some people. That was fun. You gotta love it. The slow rope into the retreat. Alright, alright. Still no action. Still no action. Not in our hand yet. Throne room. We could make some fun plays around throne room by picking out the big cards. Trying to get Max to be the highest card, I suppose. Nexus. Okay, okay. Scorpion tames us. Quantum Realm steps up. I kind of like the Scorpion stuck at the Nexus. What if you also take an Ant-Man? How many more big cards can you find? And when your little card's stuck at the Nexus, and then I'll be able to push the big cards away with Jug. Brent, happy Tuesday back to you. Bonus stream going on. We got our new card. Had to test it out. Taking the Sentinel is actually weaker than the Ant-Man. Yes, this Stegron will kick them out of the Nexus. This is what we've been training for, chat. Okay, okay, okay. This is it. You can. Hold on. You would. Max. Fighty. And then it's going to be Stegron Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man on the Stegron. Keep kicking. Schwarren, you are not late. We are just starting up. Alright, it's time. Stegron, to me, to me. Oh, let's go. That is great. That is great. And now the Absorbing Man off the Stegron. And plus the Zabu for kicks. Hit him again. Come on. Ah. Have we still defeated ourselves? They've got their Absorbing Man up the... No! Oh, we stay ahead. We stay ahead. Alright. Move the game sounds back to where I normally like them. The tail whip. Tail kick. Second dinner, you're up in your game. So obviously the Nexus is like the best location possible for this deck. And we were able to win it. See what else we can find here. Matthias, how's it going? You want to buy for that animation alone? That's sick. Comes out and just swats people away. Hippity bopping them down. I love it. Nightcrawler me. Animation is worth it. It's gonna join Snowguard as one of the pretty cards that's not useful. Mindscape. Ew. We'll see if we want to set up this Sarah or what's gonna happen. I would hate to give my opponent a Stegron, but then again, maybe they would enjoy seeing Stegron in some action. We get 2 turns with their hand of cards, which is kind of wonky. Alright, bring in the Polaris. When is the Dual Force Beta releasing? Soon. All we know is soon. Alright. I think I want to drop my Miles. And then we'll use Jug. Try and kick away. Yeah. Jug him away. I thought you would choose where to move the card. Iker, I initially did as well. I thought that you would be able to choose the card and where it goes. But Stegron is completely random. He is Mr. Rando. I want you to draw a bunch of cards so then I get more. Or do I want Sarah for 2 turns with your deck? Honestly, Mr. Fantastic and Lizard, it could be a fine deck to drop Sarah. Everything that they've shown that they might be dropping over to us. Oh, you got the TM? Yes, how do you get the TM on there? Everything that they've shown that they might be giving to us, I think would be a beneficial Sarah deck. Other than the Monkey, the cards of this season have not been too great, really. Yeah. But next month is when they're gearing up for all the good releases, I think. Like, Snowguard was very bad in terms of just power level. It's a beautiful card. Not every card has to be great, but Snowguard was not a good one. Jeff, very cute, very fun, also beautiful, but not the most competitive. He's not really, like, he's an efficiency piece, but an efficiency piece in the 2-cost price point, kind of on par with just Lizard and Scorpion if you want to run a good 2-cost. And then Stegron, just kind of meshing in between Polaris and Juggernaut. MODOK. MODOK Schmodoc. How did you not get the notification I was live? The Dark Nizzle? YouTube is trying to sabotage us? Will be fun to toss cards into places like Rickety Bridge. Yes! There's so many good location synergies for Stegron to try and knock people around. What is Stegron anyways? Never heard of the character? Yusuf? There is a, I think they released it already. Do we have the lore piece? Nope. We don't have the lore yet. No idea. Huh. Surprising. Normally they have a lore drop every time they release a new character, but they haven't released Stegron yet. So he's just, I think he's a Digimon. Pretty sure he's a Digimon. Came in from another game. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. If Snowguard only allowed you to ignore, should be justifiable. You're saying if Snowguard was reliable rather than being the every other flip between the Hawk and the Bear? They tried a lot of different things with the, with Snowguard. They didn't work out that well. Alright. I want to win through Stegron, ideally. I want to play Spider-Man. Yes. And then I'll play Absorbing Man off the Spider-Man. And then I'll play Stegron to kick one of these cards. And we'll take it like that. Is this like Hearthstone or TFT? This is much more like Hearthstone than TFT. You have your energy for cards down at the bottom. Cards have an energy cost and then a power level. You're trying to get higher total power of your cards than the opponent on 2 of the 3 locations. Oh, they were bounced. They're messed up now. They have no board space. Or if Bear allowed you to ignore locations and not everyone. Yeah, if Snowguard's effects was one-sided, it would be God tier, right? When I drop the Daredevil. Staying close, my friends. They don't play anything? Oh no. Oh, MODOK. Stegron me. And then I feel like I need to just reinforce on right. So I'll go up to 10. I'll move the card away. Yes. Victory. Well, so far, our win rate is incredible with the card in the deck. He's only made it to the board once out of the last 4 games. Is the rest of the deck around him that oppressive? Have we stumbled onto something that's actually really good? Funny enough, I didn't know MODOK was Darren Cross. Yeah, I had no idea who played him. Dr. Vincent Stegron is the dinosaur man after duplicating the experiment that turned the lizard into the lizard. But with dino DNA, go figure. Incredible, incredible. Marvel, what will you think of next? It's got Central Park and Rickety Bridge, so that's nice. That's awesome. Get rid of all those squirrels. Pop, pop. Nightcrawler, Polaris, another Patriot deck. Luke's Bar, though, we stick there. Not bad, not bad. I think that I want to pull... I want to pull the Shocker over to Onslaught Citadel, take away a space from what could be a Patriot. There's the Patriot. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the heck is that lore? I don't know. Oh, you're good, Urko, you're good. Oh, MODOK was Yellow Jacket? What? I had no idea. I kind of want to set up the Kingpin. Could also play the Max. We just go like Kingpin now. Sarah next. They snapped. I mean, it's natural. They've got the Patriot set up. Now we know chickens are dinosaurs. Can we get a Rooster Man? Yes. The Rooster Man is going to be... Hold on. Who was he? Is it Nick Fury? Nick Fury is the Rooster in the Animal Assemble bundle. There is a Rooster variant that we're getting. I'm just forgetting what character it's embodying. Alright, give me my Sarah on Onslaught Citadel. See what kind of fear we can strike into their hearts. Deathlock, Deathlock, you're right. Oh, 15 power A-bomb. They're getting so many buffs. Too many buffs. Too many buffs. Hold on. What makes sense to do? I can play basically everything. I could play, like, do you have Ultron? Does the A-bomb version of Patriot run Ultron? I feel like it does, which means sadly we're probably gonna lose Luke's bar. But we could like move cards away, and then we could move cards again, and hope that we just get some Kingpin stomps because of it. This takes us up to 7. This takes us up to 14. And then I still have energy somehow, some way for Daredevil Zabu. I just kind of want to see what happens. Oh, the Death Squawk. It is the Ultron. And then nothing's going to move because the board is maxed. All right. Patriot Ultron got us. Hard to shake up the board when the drones lock everything down, right? Where's the effect text on the cards? The effect text is hidden until you click on the card. If you're curious about what any of the cards do, you can type exclamation point and then the name of the card in chat. But you get the text of the card when you click on it. Like the card will just look like this on the board, then you click on it and you get their ability. They're trying a hybrid Black Bolt Stature Stegron Miles deck. Feels like there's something. Ooh, with both Stature and Miles going down to 1 cost. That could be fun. Really want to look forward to the DC card game, but I usually end up getting bored of long card games. I don't know what kind of length they are targeting for their matches. They have said things in their marketing like wanting it to be very accessible, easy for any DC fan to pick up, so I feel like they could be taking kind of the modern trend of making the matches a little bit shorter, but we'll see. Snap certainly has magic to it, right? Do I want Zabu? I'll clone the Zabu. I don't know if DC is going to be able to recapture the Snap magic, but I think that they can still produce a solid product. So many people running Patriot right now. It's solid. Patriot has always been a gatekeeper of the meta. Now I feel like more so than ever. Alright, get me another Zabu. Anyone else having trouble this season? Started and stayed at 75 all season. Nothing I do is working. Scorpion, the meta here is really hard to get a handle on right now. TMS, have a good one. Great to see you on the stream, mate. Theron, you want to try it out? I think the game is pretty fun. Let's go Spider-Man here. That'll prevent them from being able to play. He gets cloned back to hand. Oh. The full toxicity. Absorbing Man also. Why not? Just Cosmo the Wong. Yep, yep. Delicious TMS, delicious. Yeah, I feel like the matchmaking change made climbing a little bit harder. Just got Thanos. Which version is the best other than Lockjaw? Let's see, DBZ. I think that, well, the Death Thanos is probably the most popular. My favorite is like Thanos Valkyrie Lockdown. I love that version of the list. Just keep on playing Spider-Man. And then I can play Jug. Okay, that will activate Miles to 1 cost. And then I can play. We'll see, we'll see. Beardy Grizzly, great to see you, mate. Glad to see you found the way onto the stream. Testing out Stegron. He seems to be a little shy. We have only gotten to play him once, and we've been live for half an hour.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
It's actually much harder being low in the meta, as any type of meta doesn't truly exist. Yeah, there's not, right now I feel like there's not really a meta. Alright. Now we just drop our points on Monster Island to try and stay ahead. To the next highest point card. But why? Are they just gonna play Devil Dino? And does Devil Dino beat us? 6-11? He might. I want to see what this is. 2 cards. We're up to 20. 11-point lead. It is the Devil Dino. And then the Agent 13. Dark Nizzle, you made it up with the Master Mold deck. Congratulations. Oh, you got the Rhinecone variant of the Rhino from the past. Good variant, but a bad card. Yeah, Rhino doesn't really see much play. I feel like Rhino could have had, well, Rhino and Jug both could have had the same ability. Master Mold is goated. Hey, Teddy. Back playing Snap after a couple of months away. Started back from rank 20. There's an ache in my soul, but enjoying the non-Shuri meta. I know, Winston. It's so much nicer having a wide open meta. You can play whatever you want. Play whatever you want. Master Mold is goated. It's been an incredible card. Cerebro 3 has left the chat. Feels great when you can just play around. Yes. The freedom, the freedom. I want to save Polaris to be able to activate Miles. Yesterday couldn't follow the live stream with your daughter, but still saw something go by. Saw that I finally got the Galactus. Did I enjoy playing Galactus? I actually did, Grizzly. We had a great time playing the Galactus. It was a very fun stream. I am happy with my purchase. We played plenty of the more off-meta Galactus decks with like Nimrod Galactus and then a negative Galactus deck that we had a great time with. We played a little bit of the bog standard Galactus at the very beginning to get our feet under ourselves, but then we branched off. Still don't have a full Series 3 collection, saving up tokens. Is there any Series 4 or 5 card that is a must-have, or should you wait for Thanos? Well, Thanos is certainly going to be one of the big ticket items. Master Mold is quite good. Other options, I think that the Hawk is actually moving down soonish. The Hawk would be your other priority. But then High Evolutionary is on the horizon as well. So I would really say just go for the Thanos. All right, you've got Magneto coming in already. Gonna move my max over. So you're like Hela, and you've discarded a lot of your big boys. You did lose the Ghost Rider. This will move cards and activate Spider-Man. Or activate Miles, I should say. I'll play the Polaris here. Hawk drops next month. Yeah. So really, I would just save for Thanos.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And then you can pick up the rest of the Series 3 cards as they drop down. Or the priority cards as they drop down. Alright. Can we get a Kingpin stomp? Do I hear a Kingpin stomping? I probably do want to Jug away. I mean, they're just going to play Hela and most likely beat us. Are you going to have the Gardener Hela? I want to see the Gardener Hela. Very curious how Living Tribunal will be any good. Can't think of any usable combos. Udon, you can't think of any usable combos? Oh no. They got everything to drop on the Elysium. Yeah, yeah. Alright, Hella beats us. Hella beats us. I'm pretty sure Living Tribunal just like goes Onslaught, Iron Man, Tribunal with an energy cheat. And it goes nuts. Why didn't he wait to play Magneto and kill stuff? He did not know that I was setting up Kingpin, I think. When he played the Magneto, I had not set up the Kingpin. Honestly, the only pool 4 and 5 cards you have is Null because you love how he looks, but I haven't used him yet. Tree Monster, you haven't even used him yet? No, Nolga Sonic options. Every time I play Hella, she's dead. Every time I see her, she's goated. I know, it's the Hella for me, but not for thee kind of stuff. Null Bounce Death is a good deck. Null Bounce and Death, interesting. Yeah, the Null can take a lot in combo with Galactus, but he's good in other options as well. I don't know if we're going to have any open space for Kingpin to do something for us, but we'll see. Looked away for a bit for work and came back to that. Yeah, Hella. If Juggernaut moves what you're setting up for the Lockjaw aside, they might be sad, so I'm kind of banking on that. Could have pinned Kang, but you didn't. Honestly, skipping out on Kang is probably better for your token acquisition. So everyone is thinking Iron Man and Tribunal for a whopping 8 power split between 3 lanes. What else we adding? Obviously anything to the Iron Man lane. You just want like big bodies and Iron Man doubles up. Iron Man can usually win a lane by far more than the opponent is able to match with. But then if you're just overkilling that one lane, it doesn't get useful. It doesn't help you win the second lane. So then the Living Tribunal is what helps you win the second lane. So you play Bast to be able to like pick up the base power of the Iron Man and of your Mystique. You use an energy cheat, you set up the Iron Man, then you play the Mystique onto that. You get the, like you play Wave to get Iron Man down early. So you Bast on 1, on 2 you play whatever value 2 drop, on 3 you play Wave, on 4 you play Iron Man, on 5 you play Mystique. And then you go from there. 2 stones. I could kick them aside again. Yeah. Or we could set up our Sarah. Maybe we just set up Sarah? Alright, we'll see what happens. KG, you regret your Galactus purchase? No, he's a big bad. You'll get to always having him there in the back pocket. I think you're going to enjoy it. What's the cost and power? Is Living Tribunal? I don't know what his most recent update is. I think he's a 6. We have no... We don't even have like a release window for Living Tribunal, so unclear if he's going to release in the state that he's being advertised as. Alright, so now... I mean, they probably just fill it, right? Yeah. Where's my Stegron? Never have him. Alright, I will Polaris. Hoping to open up one of these lanes. If that does open up, they'll drop 6 power to 35. No, we're out.
Escaped.
It's a 6-4. Nice, nice. You're surprised how many 8-cube games you won with Galactus? It was more than 10 for sure. That is surprising. I thought that people would be a little bit more predictive. A little bit more understanding of what Galactus is going to hit him with. What's Tribunal's effect? It sums all the power that you created and then it distributes it evenly across all your lanes. Probably July or August. Definitely not sooner because we know all the May and June cards. Yeah, we know. We pretty much have like the lockstep for the next set of weekly releases. All right. I will spend... do I want my Daredevil to go? Probably. Daredevil into a Hulk. Isn't Tribunal predicted for next month? No. We're getting High Evolutionary next month. Is there any update regarding the PC UI changes? Nope. We are still just playing on a middle third. Still just playing on our beautiful middle third. We've all come to love and enjoy. It'll be like this forever. Do I go like many Kingpin? Many Kingpin sounds quite fun. Living Tribunal is next month now? This is real? What? We're getting... Hold on. There's no way. If Tribunal even sniffs at being good in its current state, Super Scroll will be an easy clap. Yeah, Living Tribunal is certainly counterable. A whole deck to do what Shang Absorbing Man does easily. What? You're talking about Living Tribunal? It does leave room for the trackers. That is nice. You have a hazmat badge now? Yes, Looping Moon. The 6th month. Congrats. Brand new badge. How am I liking Stegron? I've only been able to play him once. I am actually befuddled here. I have been playing. We've been live for 42 minutes. I have played Stegron one time. X Factor, you're gonna have to keep on watching. You can get my reaction live. Mood live. Great to see you, mate. All right. Oh my gosh. Double Kingpin on the right lane as we intended. Exactly as we thought would happen. I can play the Juggernaut over here. It's pointless. We bounce. They just play a couple cards for cloning bets. All right.
Escaped.
I'm guessing with the launch of the new season, we get Kitty. I am guessing that it will be with the balance patch in the middle of the season. Snapfan says Tribunal releases on 5/30/2023. Not sure where that date comes from. 5/30/2023? Why? It's but next month is Nebula, Iron Lad, Howard the Duck, and High Evolutionary. Are they doing Living Tribunal instead of High Evolutionary? Looping Moon headed out. Great to have you on the stream, man. How good is Stegron? Is he worth the 6K? We've only played him once. I have no idea. Four cards plus the season card. So we're getting... Living Tribunal is actually next month? No way. The month is goated. The month is actually insane. I want to move something so that I activate Miles. Let's try Jug. Maybe it's just a prediction. All right. So we get 4. It's like a long month. Is that what it is? With the breakdown of the releases, they have 4 cards and the battle pass. That's gonna be nuts. Oh, they gotta have any more. All right, well, we win this one. Not really through any work of our own.
Victory.
Yeah, after High Evo, if they change it up, crazy. Nebula will be broken, KG? Why will Nebula be broken? You're gonna have to explain that one to me. I feel like she is not I feel like Nebula is not crazy. Like, she's just kind of consistent. I would be very happy if it goes ahead and releases. I mean, we've got the card silhouette and everything. I guess, let's see. We have about a week left. Looping Moon with the member renewal. 6 months feels like 3 months. Been a great time. It's been a great time having you on the streams, mate. Always awesome having you hang out with the rest of us here. Thank you for the membership renewal. Nebula sounds awful. I feel like Nebula is going to be okay. You just like Zabu cheat her down early, or you magic extend the game, and then you get good value out of her. She'll be an easy 1-5 at least. No, KG. She starts at a 4-6. She's not a 1-1. She has a new stat line. She's a 4 cost in the leaked splash art. Snap.fan hasn't updated the art. Pretty bands. What's up, Teddy? How's Stegron so far? Stegron has won every game that I've played him. Every game that Stegron has made it to the board, we have won. That is our current status. Follow-up question. How many games have you played Stegron in, Teddy? 1. How long have you been live, Teddy? 45 minutes. We just have not seen him. All right, but here we get the how do you puzzle this one out? What's better? The Spider-Man into the rickety? It's probably the Spider-Man into the rickety bridge on 5, right? So we could like Stegron now. They're just gonna go straight to the rickety bridge. Stegron Swanson. Why one match? Well, there we go. This is the second one, finally. It's just the hand has never either had him, or they retreated before we played him, or we retreated before we played him. The matches have all like ended early. Rough X, that's terrible for us. I mean, yeah, I'll Spider-Man. That feels like the best option. 100% win rate when played. That's about to change, I feel like.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Would you check the unknown cards in the game? She's a 1 cost. Is she actually going to be a 1 cost? I feel like... okay. Have they just changed her again? Nebula. Maybe she is going to be a 1 cost. Oh gosh. I could have sworn that we had... I could have sworn that we had splash art of this season. Yeah, with her as a 4-6. Fascinating. I guess we really have no idea what she's gonna be or do. And here I'm pretty sure that we just die. There's no way that we produce enough points to win on Minilab.
Escaped.
Alright, so this is where all the confusion is coming from, right? Nebula is stated as a 1-1, but then in this leak, the data mine had the splash art for her season with her displayed as a 4-6. So I don't know what takes precedence, if like once they put the art on this, if it's locked or if they change this, but this was data mined back with like I guess a month ago. But then right now they're in the card stats showing her as a 1-1, so I don't know. And then I will close that. If she is a 1-1, she's like so broken. Like a 1-1 with her ability is so broken. I don't understand how they could release that, you know? Homelander, great to see you, mate. Like actually, if Nebula is gain 2 powers every time the opponent doesn't play to her location, and she starts at a 1-1, she's insane. As a 4 cost, she's just like tempo. As a 1 cost, she might be the best card in the game. So I don't know. Oh, they do have updated Splash with her as a 1/1. Oh no. Are they gonna change? They must change her ability. Am I a fan of the boys, Teddy? I have seen it. I'll say that, I've seen it. Killmonger enters the meta again if she's a 1/1. Elektra would probably enter the meta if she's a 1/1. You have to do everything you can to kill Nebula. She's gonna be crazy. Why is she good as a 1/1? She gains 2 power every time the opponent doesn't play across from her. That means they can only play a maximum of 4 times across from her. So you still have 2 turns, which is gonna scale into a freaking 1/5, which is like, that's Titania levels of power. And then if they don't do the maximum of a drip of 1 card 4 times against her, she's even bigger. She becomes an Ebony Maw without a downside. It's nuts. All right, we go. Spidey. Am I about to play my Stegron? I guess so. Points are points. Kick 'em. Kick 'em. Yeah. I love the roar. What do I think about a card skin randomizer? So I can pre-select a few of my favorite skins for the same card, and they come into game randomly. Udon, I think it'd be fun. I would like to be able to get more of a rotation on the variants that you own, right? It'd be nice to see. But also, I think that they are thinking about setting up a way where you can assign variants to specific decks. So like, I could play my other versions of Spider-Man in a different deck, and then I could play the hero version of Spider-Man only in this deck kind of thing. If I wanted to. 7. And we die. We still lose. We don't have enough points, right? Because this is +5, +6 to 12. Yeah, down by 2. Ooh, but can they get into Death's Domain? They probably can with a Destruction deck. My guess is they can. I'll retreat later.
Escaped.
All right. If it was Galactus, they'd be able to win off of the Wolverine, and if it was normal Destruction, then they probably just had like a Bucky, or even a Would Nova have been able to give them the edge? It might have. I would win by margin, but I think they had a way to get on into the left. Nebula as 1/1 plus Titania is truly broken. Yeah. I have even more questions about Nebula. Nebula had an old ability that 1/1, when she was played the same turn across from an opposing card, she would double, similar to the Guardian mechanic, but then she would also return to hand. So I wonder if they're going to give her back the old ability of like the Guardian gamble and then the doubling. Then she'll be like, you can dual wield Nebula and Kitty Pryde for some hilarious options. Cirkish, are you asking if Stegron is worth it? I don't think Stegron is worth it. Stegron's fun. I'm not sure we're finding the right deck to be able to unlock him yet, though. I want to play Jug. Jug to kick a card. And then if I can play Max, Spider-Man together. Mr. Fantastic and Nova. I don't know what you are. Teddy is Stegron? No, Teddy is Teddy. Alright, we'll just go for Max. I could have moved the Nightcrawler instead to be able to activate the Spider-Man. I probably should have done that. Alright. Go for Max. This is a go for Max. When is High Evolutionary coming out? Next month. Towards the end of next month. Homelander, you've been playing Galactus just to climb? That's what we were doing last stream. It was actually quite fun. Is the Peaches deal still in? For the 22,000 subscriber mark? Yes. Peaches deal is still in. I will do a cover of Peaches if we hit 22,000 subscribers. The opponent has snapped. I will play my Sarah. I'm sure they will play Sarah as well. Alright. Oh, I should have moved the Nightcrawler. No. Did not move the Nightcrawler. Now is when we try and surprise them. Kingpin. Stegron. I'm going to move Nightcrawler all the way to the right. It's like a Sarah Surfer deck. Homelander, you've been stuck in 75 to 80 for 2 weeks. Yeah, I feel you, mate. There's plenty of times where I just feel like I'm spinning the wheels. Is Galactus working for you? We had some fun Galactus decks last stream, but here's the thing. Now that I'm just playing at Infinite, I feel like I'm not hitting the really competitive players. So it's hard to gauge like how good my decks are. How has Stegron been? His animation is awesome. I think I want to change up the deck. Oh, yep. The Kingpin will kill the Nightcrawler here. He'll definitely just stomp on our own Nightcrawler. We still haven't gotten the wife Jeff gameplay, unless we missed it. Nope, it hasn't come out yet. The wife has been very busy. Stegron has been so-so. I haven't gotten to play him in all that many games so far. And we have not gotten the Kingpin combo to work at all. So I think that this one we're going to drop the deck idea. So far Galactus has been doing well. Nice. Alright. Stegron moves him over. I kill my own Nightcrawler out of my own stupidity. They move my Nightcrawler. And then the Killmonger goes, pops their Nova. And it ended up being close. Alright. So if we had played maybe Kingpin mid, Stegron on right would have done better. But it's pretty hard to say off of the call on how Sarah plays it. How was the marathon over the weekend over Lord Thunder? It was actually pretty great. Hit a personal best time. So this is the second marathon, me and the wife. Finishing time of 3:55. We finished together. It was pretty cold, but ended up being like sunny and clear, so the weather was okay. And yeah, it was quite nice. Looking back, I'm not so sore now as I was yesterday, so I'm probably looking at it in a more fond way, but I enjoyed the marathon. Thanks, man, thanks. Alright, I'm pretty sure they're going to play to Xandar. So let's try and send him over to the rickety bridge. Look at your marks, great to see you. Shouldn't I lock down a lane before I Stegron and Kingpin on T6? Yeah, it'd be better if I did. With like the Polaris and whatnot, right? Okay. They want the Electro to die. I want to... Are you Ramp or are you Galactus? Like, should I be setting up Daredevil to see what you're going to do? Or what? I guess I'll play the Daredevil and see what happens here. Yusuf, yep, we'll still be up for another little while. Am I going to start casting tournaments? I don't know about casting, but I'd like to compete in some AG. I don't think I have the opportunity. Oh my gosh, this Stegron helped him! It's keeping his Doc Ock alive.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Oh no. Oh no. It all pops. Okay. Now we get to see what they do. I really wanted that Spider-Man to be able to lock out the Galactus. Looks like that's not going to happen. Hardest part of the marathon for you is the boredom, Dio? I don't get too bored. I have a pretty active imagination. My mind stays occupied. Trying to figure out whatever plot twist Brandon Sanderson is planning for this the finale of the first Way of Kings book. Interesting. Jeff? Why would you play Jeff over here? I mean, he's safe, and then you're gonna snap? I don't think I can top deck anything that really beats them is the problem. I think I have to retreat on this one as well. Try Stegron in a garbage deck with Viper and Sentry, really fun. Why does that help? What does Stegron do there? Stegron's just like another 4-cost then, right? The Jeff is adorable. Hey, we got another Brandon Sanderson fan. Alright, no spoilers. The wife and I have read all of Era 1 and Era 2 of Mistborn. And then we have we're coming up right into the ending of the first Stormlight Archive. Have I checked out Moonbreakers? Oh, you know it, Age of Adam. I was in there in the very early days of Moonbreaker. It was very fun. If you want to see me play it, there's videos up on the YouTube channel. Still saying Craven. Craven has a good synergy. We can try it. We can try it. Stegron's just a versatile card. He goes everywhere. Yeah, being able to throw the opponent around certainly helps. Moon Hipster. Because I was playing it before everybody was. I was there on like what do they call it? They weren't betas. They were like testing weekends. The Words of Radiance is the second highest rated book of all time. Yeah, on Goodreads, right? Just behind the Calvin and Hobbes anthology. I am looking forward to the second one. Oh, Ligature. Coming in on the YouTube side as well. Figuring out that you remember. Yeah. Alright, so Krakoa has thrown down. I can't undo. I get to see that they're playing the Ironheart and I got my... What did you do? You only played Zabu? You moved Nightcrawler and you played Zabu. Okay, incredible. Moonbreaker has changed a ton? Yeah, I might have to go for a revisit. I really liked it. I really liked playing it, but there wasn't any audience for it. Nobody seemed to want to watch me play. I want to, I guess, kick one of these cards, but then I don't know where it's going to go. The chaos of the Stegron. So is it safer to just like play these points? I don't know. The Spider-Man winning Krakoa seems precarious. Polaris isn't pulling anyone. Maybe I do want to kick a card and then drop the Spider-Man over here. We'll see what happens. The Nightcrawler is still good even with Jeff now. Is it like the Mojo Punisher relationship? It's yeah, it's just because he was cheaper that I wanted to squeeze him in.
Victory.
Maybe I should be playing the Jeff, but then I kind of wanted a 1-cost. Like I built all of the deck and then I was like, I don't have a 1-cost, but I want to activate Miles, so I'll go Nightcrawler. All right. Let's try our like ramp Stegron idea. Add in the Stegron, the final piece of the puzzle. I was building all these decks earlier. Where are you? Here you are. My blue bordered boy. Hopefully we get him up to gold today. Yeah, I really don't like Krakoa very much. Richie, no Magneto? Nope. No Magneto. Not right now, at least. The Krakoa and Angela. If people don't know, when Krakoa was a hot location, it would play Angela last in like 3 games in a row as we were testing something. We can go wave into our Doctor Doom. Here's the thing. We already know that ramp is good. Ooh, Luke's bar. Don't mind if I do. We already know that ramp is good, but I'm curious if the Stegron and then Arrow plus the Odin reactivation gives us a fun control line. That's what I'm hoping for. We do get great presence, and then the win at Luke's bar is going to be pretty big for us. Up against Thanos. Devil Dino on mid. Alright. Now, I'm going to pull you into the neg zone. This seems to be your winning lane, so what if I force you to overcommit? Maybe Jeff, Nightcrawler, Kingpin, Steger, Polaris, Magneto, Arrow, Craven, Angela, Profex, Miles, and X. Is Profex really good there? I feel like Profex is like so expensive for what he's trying to do. Current thoughts on Thanos? Ryan, I love Thanos right now. I think he's still very good, even after the Lockjaw edit. His Thanos Death deck and then Thanos Valkyrie are both performing very well. It's been quite the challenge to get like a working Kingpin deck. The combo is so hard to get together. It's devastating when it actually works, but it's so hard to get together. I don't know if Kingpin is the way or if it's just a trap, even though Stegron is an extra enabling piece, an extra efficiency piece. Simon Clay, good to see you. Turkish, quick question, Teddy. Is Jeff worth buying? Ooh, is Jeff worth buying? I, like, out of context, would say no, but he's very cute. He's very fun. If he fits in something that you think you would enjoy playing him, then he's going to be... That's like what the tokens are for, right? Picking up stuff that you enjoy. I feel like every card next month is more competitive or potentially a higher meta impact. So I'd probably be... If you're interested in like making the most competitive purchases, I would hoard it till next month. Where can I slot my Valk in a non-C3 deck, AG? I will remind me to show it after this game. I have a list that I'm brewing up for a video. That's like just a classic Valkyrie Series 3 Valk control deck that's quite fun. Current thoughts on Superman? Superman seems like he's going through a lot of different changes. Not sure where he's really going to land. The ability to get Hunter seems pretty intriguing. Maybe not the most lore accurate choice on their part, but I'm excited to see where the devs take him. Jara, have a good one. Gave up on Thanos death, but you're having a blast with the variation of Thanos control. Yeah, I think that Thanos control is my favorite. Yeah, Thanos junked up does well with Valk, exactly. I think I know why Howard will not be broken. I think both players are able to tap him for info. KG, you think the opponent is able to tap him? Yeah, Sirkish. I'm simultaneously covering news on a DC collectible card game. I'm pretty sure that's where the question was coming from. Let's make them overcommit to Wakandan Embassy. This Arrow pull, man. Arrow is going nuts. She dies. Why would you play Shang-Chi over here? It's a terrible play. If Howard is a 1-2, there's no way the opponent can tap him. Howard the Duck. Ongoing. Tap this to see the top card in your deck. Ongoing. The fact that he has the ongoing tag implies that he only works for your side. Pretty sure the opponent will not be able to gain any benefit. With how many scrolls you're seeing, I've never been happier to slot Rogue into literally everything. Yeah, Rogue is quite fun right now. Alright, Arrow is gonna yoink us. I'll play my Doom. Doom mode in play. Have I seen the updated Superman Batman cards? Probably not. Apparently the latest leaks are that they only use one ability. Do they have attack native on the cards? I'm hoping that Dual Force gets us into the beta soon, and then we can stop speculating about everything. Where's the leak of Dual Force? The leaked cards are like, you just have to search on the internet. They have a main website up. You just go to dualforce.com. They also have a Facebook page with some card art. And they have a trailer that you can find. I think that the trailer's still up on YouTube. Search. PC Dual Force. Is Dual Force PC only? At the beginning it will be PC only, but they plan to expand to a mobile release. The developers said that the experience will translate well to mobile, and they want to expand to it, but in the beginning it's going to be PC. I think Dual Force will be more explosive than balanced. Andrew, why do you say that? What leads you to say this, Andrew? If they're coming out in the next week, they will need to let the beta people know soon. Beta is only for the PC, right? Yes, beta is only for the PC. They've said that they are weeks away from the full release, and the beta is coming even sooner. That is from the mouth of the developers. So, it's around the corner, guys. It's around the corner. What's the point of cards if they give you benefits to both players? Why doesn't Shuri double the power for both players? Or Daredevil, let everyone see the turn 5? Exactly. Like, I don't think Howard is going to let the opponent use it. However they do Howard, this is dirty. I'm pretty sure that Howard is not going to be reciprocal to both players. Also, it's going to be hard to get any like good testing of Stegron here, I feel like, because ramp is just so good anyway. Great Bookworm, how's it going? I'm trying to remember, Great Bookworm, were you one of the Sanderson fans as well? I was just telling everybody that the wife and I are almost at the conclusion of Book 1 of the Stormlight Archive. The card text seems like big swings with invincibility or free attacks that will happen often. But both players are doing them. It sounds like Dual Force is like, yeah, very much like a tempo game. Tempo swings, you're playing on a small board, you have board wipes, you have the ability to kind of try and lock down and protect, but until we get our hands on seeing the balance of attack and defense on the cards and the power of the board clears and the spells, it's going to be hard to say. Valk deck. Sorry. Get down. Alright. Valk deck next. I won't forget this time. Actually never read Sanderson, but heard he pays much attention to world building, which I really like in fantasy. Yes. He is, he's almost like a video game developer, and how he is so meticulous in like creating the systems of magic and having everything follow and make sense. There's no nonsense of like, and here in the final chapter, the hero gains this new ability because they need to win. It's like, it's all seeded and there's all a reason for everything. Have I tried C5 Stegron yet? I have not, TMS, but it feels like I should. So far, well, one is Stegron is not hitting the board very often. But two is that he's not feeling that impactful. Who is Sanderson? Brandon Sanderson is a fantasy, he's an American fantasy author who now holds the astonishing title of having the most successful Kickstarter of all time to self-publish 4 of his own books that he wrote during COVID. He had quite the pedigree leading up to starting the Kickstarter, but that's what's gained him a lot of recent notoriety. He also, I believe, has a TV show or a movie deal coming out soon. His fans say that he is the greatest fantasy author of all time, putting him even over Tolkien. I was very suspicious of this kind of a claim, and then I started reading some of his books. And of course, I am personally predisposed to enjoy 7. You're going up to 10. I flip first. I flip first. You're in my world now. I'm predisposed to liking fantasy, but I've loved Sanderson. Eddie, am I ever going to put a sub counter up? Oh, I said I was going to do that, didn't I? Sometime. Maybe. All right, we're up by 7, down by 7. Tie. That's leader territory, baby. I only get the biggest card, though, right? Because we don't have Sandman. Maybe it's not. Interesting. I still kind of want it to be leader territory. Let's try it. Tolkien is irreplaceable. He is irreplaceable, but he might not be the greatest. Oh, they get a card draw? Hold on. I had a bigger dino than their deck? It was a tie. That's it, that's it. Oh, so close, so close. No, I love Tolkien. What a leader win, though. I still love Tolkien, but here's the thing. Sanderson has a much larger body of work right now, and Sanderson is really good. All right. Valkyrie tech. So, this is, where are you? V stands for victory. This is just like a very straightforward, very simple Valk deck. You don't have to run Ghost. You can run any other efficient one cost or the Mojo. It's a little beholden on finding the Valkyrie to win, but it's a very good deck overall. You have some location lockdown, you have some junk, and then you Valk a lane. The opponent doesn't see it coming. You take the dub. Feel free to screenshot. The other good option is Junked Up Stones. So this is like the Thanos Valkyrie variant that I think this is the best version of Thanos right now from my own testing. But I know that Thanos Death is very good as well. Let's try something else with Stegron. What is the ability of Stegron? If you type exclamation point and then the name of any of the cards, you'll get the ability in chat. Stegron, on reveal, moves a random card of the opponent's to a random location. So he's like Juggernaut, but for cards that have already been played. Let's get him in here and see if this deck does anything. Wave Morales. Oh, Grizzly, you just got Ghost? Incredible. Then you have all the pieces. Ghost is there to be able to guarantee that the Valk is able to hit the cards that the opponent plays on the same turn that you play the Valk. Do I actually want to clone Zero? I feel like cloning Zero sounds fantastic to me. Yeah, that's a perfect quote for Tolkien. He is incredible. I will hold on to the Zero for now, because I want to be able to play the Polaris and then activate the Miles. Getting the Clone Titania is quite fun. What are my thoughts on Stature? I like Stature. I think the Stature Black Bolt deck is like a mid-tier meta deck. It can stand up. Being able in some specific matchups to be able to knock cards out of the opposing hand can just win you those matchups. You just have to be quick at recognizing when you have knocked out something from their hand that's critical to them, and you'll be able to do quite well. All right, so now I drop my Spider-Man, my Zero, and the Titania, I guess? No. And then the Lizard, and I hold the Titania. Do we need Sunspot on this one? My Thanos is kind of weird now, but I like it. It's Wasp, Iceman, Rogue, Lockjaw, Shang, Iron Man, Dino, Prof, Claw, Onslaught, Chavez, and Thanos. That is surprising, Cleric. You have the surprise factor going for you. You do miss the Spidey occasionally. Oh, they bring him back. Spidey is so good. Alright. I mean, it's actually a beautiful line to be able to wave into the Doom wave. But, I don't know if that's going to be any good for us right now. I could play the Titania. Okay, so if I play Titania, I pass on 4 energy. 4 energy goes into the She-Hulk discount, and then I can play Stegron and maybe knock them away. Alright, let's try this. I think we need the Sunspot. How do you apply for the beta? DCDualForce.com. Scroll down, and they have the beta sign up right there for you. Oof. The Sarah play, though. I flip first. I flip first. Alright. Knock the Sarah out of play. Stack the She-Hulk lane. What is Stegron? Did it just come out? Veggie Egg Roll? It did. It came out this morning. I unfortunately slept in like a dunce, and I didn't get my stream up as soon as he came out. I feel like I'm behind the curve right here. But, yes. Brand new card. He is basically a juggernaut for cards that have already been played. And here you'll get a great chance. I'm probably going to lose the game, but you'll get to see his tail kick. He's a very cool animation. I convinced you. Where do you start with Brandon Sanderson? I think you start with the Final Empire. It's going to be Mistborn, the Mistborn Trilogy Book 1, Final Empire. You can't kick if there's no open spaces. We're so screwed. Are we getting an all-night stream again next month? I think so. I'll have to see what else I have going on that week. But I would like to do a Nebula testing stream that just goes after she releases for a little while. Stegron's full name is Vincent Stegron. Oh, man. I like this deck. I feel like there's something here. We just need to be a little bit smarter on our retreats, I guess. I wonder if something fun can come out of Stegron, Jugs, Gambit, Kingpin, and Spidey 2099 when he comes out. Destroy everything. I don't know why. I literally heard that last line, destroy everything, in the Shakira try everything line. I know you're not joking, TMS. It's just like, this is really what Marvel's up to now, I guess. We have all of our movement pieces. Oh, we wanted to squeeze in Sunspot. Is it Ebony Maw? It's probably drop Ebony Maw, right? Drop Ebony Maw, play Sunspot instead. I think that's what we should be doing. I will play. I'm flipping first. I will move the Nightcrawler to be able to activate Spider-Man for next turn, and I will play Polaris as a little bit of a stack. You don't want to see Ebony go? Well, listen. Having the She-Hulk Sunspot is just so good. I don't think I can leave it on the table any longer. Alright, so you are Galactus. At least you seem to be Galactus, and I've already spent my Polaris, unfortunately. I would really like to top deck Stegron then. And we have Limbo for extra timing. It's gonna be weird. Why is Sauron not in here? Because Sauron would only be activating, well, on Ebony and Lizard. I don't think I can squeeze the Sauron in. Urko's got the audiobook. Perfect, perfect. The audiobook is great. Abba's Super Trooper is not about a Super Trooper, aka a Super Soldier. Childhood is ruined. Stegron is just a big chicken, exactly. Glorified chicken dinosaur. we can like zero. I don't even need to zero the Titania. I don't need to zero anything though. So I'll zero the Titania. And then am I going to play the wave? Maybe. They're probably going to play Galactus and then we retreat. I'm assuming he's saying the audiobook of the Final Empire. Stegron and Lizard are connected in lore, so we have a lore-friendly pairing going on here. Apparently, Stegron created himself with the same experiment that made Lizard Lizard, but with different DNA. My opponent is scratching his chin as to when he wants to play Galactus to beat us. Snapping with Daredevil is better than the Kang buff. Yes. Also, you can just press retreat later and then snap also. And you don't have to pay 6,000 tokens to be able to bluff snap. So is Stegron a Spidey character? I don't know why, but it's assumed that he was from Savage Lands. No, I think that he's a Spidey character. In Teddy we trust? Oh no. This is too much pressure, guys. Oh, incredible final draw. Incredible. Well, I guess it's not the final draw. This is why we need the Sunspot instead of the Ebony Maw. If I could play Sunspot now, I would actually feel okay. I could play the Sunspot wherever, wait to be able to win at Monster Island. Rip, rip. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Alright. Ebony Maw, you've convinced me that you do not deserve to be on the team now. Yeah, you assume that Stegron would have some connection to Sauron, right? Instead of Lizard. Alright. Take me back. Wave Morales. I like the idea of the deck still, but I'm going to cut you, add my 1-0. My 1-0 Sunspot friend. Probably my most played card. Sunspot. My opponent just played a Shuri to Kamartaj and forgot the Avengers compound was on the board. Yes! Oh, it feels good. So I think High Evolutionary will synergize with Patriot. Nope. I do not think he will, Kuzan. I think that he's going to be doing his own... Like, I think that he, by adding abilities to the cards, is going to mitigate or take away the ability for Patriot to buff those cards. So you're going to have to choose Patriot or High Evolutionary, which I like. I like that that split. Drawing Ebony after 3 has to be the top 3 bad feelings is that. Yeah, yeah. Did I get the Squirrel Bundle? I did, Simon Cleric. It's not the highest token efficiency. Like if you're trying to be super budget with your gold, it's not the highest value. But it was good enough for me, and as a bulk way to be able to acquire credits, or tokens, sorry, tokens. I was all in, right? Alright. We snap on this. We've got both Nightcrawler and Jeff doing their little dance. And then I can Titania. And then I guess I'll wave. Sure, I'll wave. Someone played Ebony Maw and wave into Doom. You snapped and played Galactus on his Ebony Maw lane. Let's go. I'm gonna make a high Evo Thanos deck. Scorpion, that one sounds pretty good because then you get the Soul Stone debuffing the opposing cards, which is making, what is it, Abomination free? It does seem to be very good. I think the term secret ability don't count as ability, I think. I think they do. You think it's a lot better than the Throg bundle? Yeah, it was like a 0.9 conversion of gold into credits, which is not bad. Not bad by any means. Alright, She-Hulk me. Stegron should be a 4-6.
Iron Man.
I'd love him to be a little bit stronger. Coming in as the 4-5, I know he shakes up the opposing battle line. But, yeah. Pulled my first ever Series 5 deck, Negasonic, and not sure how to use her. Pyro Destiny. Not sure how to use the Negasonic. Let's see. I've got a very fun deck. If you want to check her out. Well, you have 2 ways to be able to use her. You can use her alongside Null, or you can use her alongside, like, just Sarah 3s. Where's my Negasonic? Angel of Death, Thorjaw, Master Plan. Wow, I have so many. I'm gonna play the Lizard.
I am Iron Man.
Let's see, I think I have a video with the different Negasonic decks that I was testing. Take me back. Here we go. Some Negasonic decks to get you started. Negasonic has been hard for me to work into like the strongest decks, but it's enjoyable. I'll play the Stegron here. We'll get the rearrangements going on. Teddy, how's it going? How are you liking Stegron? I love that animation. I'll tell you that much. I really wanted the Iron Man to go left though here. So now, I'm not sure what to do. Let's play like Spider-Man and then the Polaris over here. If the Polaris moves Psylocke in particular, that would be great to debuff this lane. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, Josh, we got the bonus stream going on for the Stegron testing. There's the Wallet Galactus deck with Negasonic. Yeah, basically. Oh, is it enough? Yes! Polaris gets her done.
Victory.
All right. So Stegron there actually threw a major wrench into the opponent's plan because they wanted to drop their Zola on the Iron Man or the Blue Marble, and then it didn't come together. If they had, they would have beaten us. So I'm pretty happy with that. Win matches with a snap. What do we get? What do we get? Oh. Better than boosters. Better than boosters. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see their statistics on ultimate card variants. If anyone is buying them now that they are their own things, like in the token shop, I would be interested as well, Simon Cleric. Like, do the whales actually like the ultimate variants? I know some people spend the tokens on them, or particular ones. I just feel like I'm never gonna do it. Like, I'll never have such a surplus of tokens that I would want to do it. So far, 3-3 with that Valk deck. Let's go, AG. Let's go. I am telling you, that Valk deck is good. And it's just like, it's very budget. It's not using many flashy cards. Now, they go... What? It's the same guy? My man. Do you not want to play somebody named Super Teddy? Also, a very nice amount of Miles boosters there. I want to play the same guy who just retreats again. Negasonic was good to kill through Cosmo, but now Shuri has changed so it's not so critical. Yeah, the most exciting thing was that it felt like Negasonic might be able to break up the Shuri meta. Teddy, I didn't share any decks, by the way. I didn't share any decks. From what TMS, what am I missing? Is somebody needing a deck? Stark Tower is the most annoying. It can be, yeah. Only ultimate I'd consider is the White Queen. The White Queen one is good. There's a couple good ones. Like the Gamora one is really good. Yeah, same. I don't see myself ever getting these variants, and I'm happy they won't show up instead of cards now. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Dream Dimension is not the best. They recently said they want to add unique effects for the ultimate variants, but they need to decouple the effects from all the versions of the same cards. Yeah, now, if ultimate variants of cards had like unique voice lines and unique play effects, whatever, suddenly they become way more interesting to me, right? Oh, Negasonic? Did I not send it? I didn't send it. Here are the Negasonic decks. Okay, did the link go through that time? Oh, man. Thanks for the reminder. Thank you. All right, we'll pull the Polaris. I want to force them into a bad situation here. Space Stone. Yep. Ooh, Killmonger just kills all the stones. Okay, well. They didn't say anything about the price, but they did say it will be done retroactively. Oh, so like the existing ultimate variants will have the new effects. That's cool. We got Rickety Bridge here as well. Like, do I want to see if I can Stegron the Killmonger into the Rickety Bridge or something? That'd be quite fun. Or do I just play She-Hulk Doctor Doom? I mean, She-Hulk Doctor Doom is such a good stat line. Liam, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. What's the Valk deck that I was talking about? I'll pull it up again. Yeah, the White Queen one is sick. I have the Archerm though. Thor looks sick, but his Venomized one is coming out too. Yeah, we've got so many good Thor variants that are going to be coming up. So if I Doc Doom here, I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about this. But we could also Heart of the Cards, kick left, and then play like Jeff. That's so much weaker than playing Doctor Doom. Here we go. So I messed up trying to use Titania well and don't have the shark thingy. Oh, so you don't... Hold on. So you just don't like the Titania and you don't have Jeff? If you don't have Jeff, you can run whatever other... Yes! You can run whatever other 2-cost you like. Either... You'd probably bring in the Scorpion. Our Valk deck. V stands for victory, my friends. This one I'm brewing up for a video. Feel free to screenshot. It's just a very efficient Valk deck. Without any like flashy stuff. Like the Valk Patriot is good as well. Valk Thanos is good as well. But this one uses some pretty budget cards. You can drop the Ghost for any kind of 1-cost that you like. Alright, take me back. What does Stegron do, Larso? Stegron is basically like a Juggernaut, but for cards that have already been played. Moves a random card to a random location. Oop. Drop you. Are we ever getting another Wildfrost stream? Maybe. I'm still loving the game. I want to be able to make some more content for it. But I'm pressed for time to be able to make all the stuff that I want to make right now. Especially with DC Dual Force heating up. If DC Dual Force releases soon, that's going to really put us in a pinch. Because I want to hit that one pretty hard. I'll go Nightcrawler here. You were one of the first people saying Titania will be good, but now you barely use her because you just, frankly, can't be bothered to think while playing. Well, with the 0, you don't have to think too hard, but yeah. This card just sounds insane. Larso, oh, the Stegron. Move an enemy card from here to another location. It's got some potential. I'm struggling to find the right position for it though. How is Stegron performing so far, Empty Moon? Stegron is doing Stegron things. It's hard to find the right shell to put him in so far, I think. Like, the capability of shaking up where your opponent plays will just win us some matches. Right now we're trying him in like a mid-range. Maybe we do just drop Titania. Alright. I don't love doing it, but here it goes. Titania. Oh, thank you, Urko. C5 Stegron. Or Stature Stegron. We can try it. We can try it. Captain America headband instead of the Punisher. Nice. This one. I'm pretty sure it's actually Winter Soldier. That it's what Bucky has on his shoulder. But thank you. I do love it. We'll go Shulky Lizard. That sends the Titania across. Ooh, Profex Lockdown. Yeah, that's making my Doctor Doom not look so good. Then again, use Doctor Doom here, right? And then if they play, they give us the Titania. This is the good side of Titania. The really good side of Titania. I thought you said it was free, but when I tried to go for it, you saw it had a price tag. I'll have to wait for the next month to try it. For which game, Yusuf? For Wild Frost? Yes, Wild Frost is like $20, $20 or $30. How would Stature benefit from Stegron? TMS is rocking a Miles, Stature, Stegron, and Black Bolt deck all together. Just the other day, I asked if you would replace the headband, and you said, why would I? I've got a couple headbands. I'm not retiring the other one. I just rotate. I actually have 2 Punisher ones. I have Ugly Christmas Sweater Punisher, and then I have the classic gray Punisher, and I've got the Jurassic Park. And then for special occasions, we've got White Vision. My wife always reacts negatively when I wear the White Vision one because it's she says it doesn't match my skin tone. And me, with no understanding of what she's talking about, likes to wear it anyway. Stegron in a move deck? Do we think that Stegron in a move deck would actually be good? Like, you have the Kraven synergy, right? But I feel like that's all. Do I have any good ongoing decks? Nicola? What do you mean by a good ongoing deck? Are you saying like with Onslaught, particularly? Right now I don't really rock anything with Onslaught in it. But like, Devil Dino Hawk decks are very good right now. And those are both ongoing cards, so they're like core ongoing engines for the deck to be able to succeed. Let's try. Oh, Stegron to kick them into bar with no name. Are you guys seeing this? So I want to Polaris. Effectively, we want to stack the right lane so that it is so full that Stegron has to kick their card from the Bifrost to bar with no name when we play him at the end of the game for our glorious victory. Stegron with Kraven and Kingpin. We tried the Kingpin, Larso, and we actually never got it to work in like 45 minutes. But it's certainly a possibility. Not saying that it can't work, it's just that we're not finding our success with it. I think I play the Jeff and then I pass. Then I can play the She-Hulk. Yeah. Alright, give me Jeff. The Christmas sweater one is the best because it was a gift from the wife. Exactly. Exactly. Steg's stat line is just too low. Seems like he might be. Now, I do want to try Stegron Omega Red because the classic counter to the Omega Red is that you stack up against it and then the opponent's not able to score the Omega Red. But if Stegron kicks their counter card away from the Omega Red, then we might be able to score him and do some very fun things. Alright, I don't like this. They cleared away the stack that I was building because I want to kick them over to bar with no name. I think I just She-Hulk here. If Stegron's stat line was like the 4-6, he'd be looking a lot better. Okay, come on. Come on, little buddy. You gotta hurt him here. And even then, I don't know if it's going to be enough. With their wave, we played She-Hulk too early. They were going to play wave for us. We could have had the Doom wave combo. This is not going to go well. Most viable Omega Red play is Cosmo, Red, Iron Man, Onslaught. Yeah, that's probably the most viable. There we go, Winter Soldier kick. He has a great animation. Death still wins, Shang-Chi still wins, but we still lose. Oh, Stegron played his heart out. Can't beat Deathwave. We'll see if we can get the Omega Red deck cooking after this. Go Nightcrawler here. No matter how many times it happens, losing to Shang-Chi hurts bad. Yeah. Yep. Your vulnerable card is just sitting there and he claps it. I'll go Lizard. Steg mid would have been better. Yeah, Steg mid would have been better. Alright, they went with the wave. Are you Galactus? Are you Galactus or are you just Ramp? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Kick them all the way to the right. Nope, just to the middle. Oh, they just played Death. Okay. Used to hate Onslaught because he always felt super awkward to play at the 6 cost. Starting to love the simple Claw Onslaught these days. It can surprise a lot of people. It projects a great deal of power. Alright, so we get our Spider-Man. Then we can play our wave. Our own wave to be able to drop Doom.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Yeah, we had to prepare for the Galactus. Is he worth the 6k tokens digital post? No. The early testing is saying Stegron is not worth it. And then I'll move you to the right to be able to get the win after the Doombot. Hopefully they are surprised by this. And we can steal it away. Remember when there was a stat line out there that Shang had a super low win percentage when included in decks? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yes, Blake. They, the official developers, the developers gave like an interview and one of their stat people was like, Shang-Chi, based on our stats, has the lowest win rate. That was back in the Surfer Zabu meta. I was like, no, Shang-Chi's smacks him around. If they nerf Shang-Chi, the game dies. Yeah, I feel like Shang-Chi, his position as a control card is always going to stay there. But yeah, we're going to get Lady Deathstrike as well. Raphael, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. I'll double the Nightcrawler very happily. Have I given him a shot in a full move deck yet? I have not, Eric. I'm trying to figure out how viable that's really going to be. It feels like it would only have synergy in the move deck alongside the Kraven, which is fine. I mean, it's like it's a 4/7 if he kicks it over to the Kraven, and also the disruption is just good. So I can see where people are thinking, where people's heads are at. Where's the Punisher bandana? It's in the bedroom right now. I've got a couple. We rotate around. Lady Deathstrike will be the bane of Cerebro. Oh. I honestly hadn't thought about how bad that's going to be for Cerebro, but you're right. That's going to be abysmal for Cerebro. You're winning so many games with your ongoing deck. Using Onslaught with the old going deck TMS. Oh, I love it. Hang on, you sent me that one, didn't you? I'm trying to remember. Old going. Yes, the Claw Onslaught Spectrum Devil D, you've got Omega Red worked in there. I'm tempted to pick this one up, but then to punch like Stegron into it, probably would drop Punisher. Man, TMS is rocking the Punisher and he's winning with the deck. I love to hear it. Alright, so they're bouncing. Their bounce is going to be problematic for us to match. He said the Shang won't get nerfed, but enough people were mad about Arrow to get her taken down, so don't put anything past him. Yeah, that's true. I still don't think he's going to get nerfed, though. My statement stands. I don't think he'll get nerfed. Now we can zero the Titania, double buff the Lizard. Bounce will sometimes run the Shang-Chi as well. We have to be mindful of that. But we've got the Nightcrawler and the Jeff as the flexibility, trying to match with what Beast was able to return for their side. I always thought Shang killing up to 4 targets is way too OP. When Gambit has less power, less stability, and a downside of discard, it just feels wrong. Well, it's an upside of discard in the right deck, right, Simon? So that's what he's sitting at. And Gambit is cheaper. Shang-Chi, Leader, and Leech are all necessary to keep some decks down. Shang-Chi's the counter. to the tall ones. Yeah. I feel like he's got to be there. You have to have the option of the counter to those kind of flight patterns. Whoa. The Valkyrie. The Valkyrie. Ouch. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt a lot. I just love the sound. Sorry, guys. Let's play Stegron over here and then kick him over. In which case, we should probably just move everything on right. Well, yes. Jeff still goes again. Love the sound. Play it like this. Maybe it's just a case of Shang's death threshold being 10 power rather than 9. That would be a huge change because the number of cards have been brought down to the
Iron Man.
oh yeah, the Iron Man now. I think that's gonna be too much with the Korg. Yeah, the Korg now doubling to 8. Ah. If you're going to have Shang-Chi only kill 10 power cards, you probably need to make like Chavez and She-Hulk 10 power cards. Like they're balanced around this threshold. Should I pin Jeff or pass and either get Thanos or Galactus? I would go for Thanos, Matthew. Thanos is like my top recommendation right now. I go Thanos, High Evolutionary, Galactus, Kang at the bottom of the big bads. Though we have no confirmation that High Evolutionary is going to be a big bad. It's just his ability screams big bad. Get the lizard in here. Hold on. Leg one. I have not seen this before. This happens now? You can do... How did it do that? Chat, have you seen that? How did that work? Anyway, if you always expect the Shang-Chi, it doesn't hurt you as bad. Usually try to play him on T5 or 6 because nobody really runs protection for their big cards. Yeah, it used to be that you'd always try and cover yourself, but now people are a little bit more free with it. You need an engineering degree to play Thanos? Well, thank goodness, TMS. We're in stock here at the channel. Seems like if card is his own archetype, it's going to stay 6k. Exactly. Did you guys see? I played Lizard and then he drifted back to hand on his own, and then I had -1 energy sitting around. Honestly, really happy that Thanos got, you got Thanos from a chest, having so much fun with him. I always thought he would be just meh. Yeah, he's fun. He's very fun. Let's move our... Ooh. The fact that New York is all gummed up is annoying. I'll play my Polaris here. How's Stegron doing? I mean, you're playing Doomwave, so you imagine pretty good. Yeah, it's been okay. The Stegron Disruption, we're trying to find the right shell to be able to play him in. Kang creates no archetype. Yeah, but he has like the insane animation and warping effect. Let's go for moving the Nightcrawler, playing the Wave. Maybe I should have played the Titania there, but then they could just move the Titania to New York on turn 6. Pulled the Butterfly Thanos variant today on the collection track. Oh, TMS, that's awesome. That variant is beautiful. Kang should just rewind time and become a 1k card. Yeah, Kang is like a plugin, right? 11 power. Well, well, well. Unfortunately, the Goose locks us out, right? Yep. Goose keeps us down. We bounce. With only 12 cards, I wouldn't waste a spot on Kang. That's the hard thing, is that the deck space is so limited. 12 cards makes you really wonder what you're going to smack into your decks. One more with this one. One more with this one, and then we try something else. Just got countered by the Super Scroll using Null. Yeah, Mystical Being. And then the Super Scroll has the audacity of being bigger because he has 2 power base on his body, and Null is sitting here at a 0. The Super Scroll, it's Super Scroll's meta. It's his time to shine. He's got to enjoy his 15 minutes of fame until the meta shifts and ongoing is out again. Let's try like Jeff Nightcrawler.
Face the might of Asgard.
I gotta try the C5s. All right. We can try the C5s. I'd be more interested in playing just like a serious Omega Red deck with Stegron though. You go Thor. My wave is going to be a problem for your Mjolnir play if that's what you're setting up. That's going to be good for us. We're going to go Jeff. I guess I'll play the Polaris for the points. And then wait. You have Butterfly Thanos inked with the purple Kirby. Shoo! What a beautiful card. Pufferfish, how's it going? How's it going? 21k subs and getting the Galactus. We had a fun stream with it. Imagine if Kang was like Chavez, you only draw him on turn 5 and never earlier. Suddenly a lot better. Oh, so much better. If he was both a thinning effect, that'd be crazy. I'll play the wave. I'll be honest, I got C5 Stegron to work 2 times in 10. Woof, woof. No, my She-Hulk. Wanted to combo that. Okay. Now I cannot combo that at all. I guess I retreat. Black Bolt hit my She-Hulk. That's it. Black Bolt beat us. Oh, man. Black Bolt beat us. Pufferfish, you caught up on it? I thought we had a fun time. I enjoyed those Galactus decks. Okay. New deck. Played 1,000 power worth of cards though. Slowly with the Stegron. Green Goblin. Oh, Pog. The Alex Horley variant of the Dracula. Pretty sure I didn't have any variant of the Dracula before. I was playing so much Dracula back in the beta. One of my favorite cards. 4-0, right? Yep. Gonna have to start leveling this puppy up. Okay. We are looking at... Is it Red Stegron or Omega Stegron? Omega Stegron? Team Cat. So we need our Zabu. We'll get the bases in here, right? And go for Stego. Omega Red. And then you need... Claw is good too with this kind of deck. Onslaught. Like Claw, Iron Man, the Omega Stegron. I think Dracula would be a #1 card I'd recommend people get. Once they reach pool 3, he's genuinely that good. Dracula is very good. I wouldn't recommend him as #1. That would be Sarah for sure. But I can see where your head's at. Warpath and Cosmo? What is Warpath doing? Warpath is a 4, discounted by the Zabu, upped by the Onslaught. Okay. Are we gonna go like super trolly? We could. So we're saying Warpath? What about Namor, guys? Do we want to run Namor? I kind of do. There's so many 4s. This is like an old Zabu deck. This deck is so expensive. Alright, now we need cheap stuff. Cosmo for protection up against their disruption, and then everything else is like early tempo. It's gonna be the Lizard, We're not gonna play the Punisher. I think it's like Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man's pretty good. Then we have one other. The best Sarah decks still require more pool 3 stuff. Dracula is good with just pool 1 and 2. Sarah is good with just pool 1 and 2. You have Bishop and you have Angela already. You have Bishop, Angela, and Sentinel. You add the Sarah in there. You've got the you build basically the strong guy Sarah deck, like the really old Sarah Miracle deck if you go like early. And I feel like Dracula you want. I mean, you're saying Dracula just eats Infinite? He does just eat Infinite and he does pretty well. Luke Cage? Don't know about Luke Cage. What is the final piece? What's the final piece? Why not Cap? Why give your opponent control of your stats? Yeah, we would run Cap instead. Oh, man. Can't wait to try Stegron. I'm sure I'll have it by 2030. You'll have it way before that. Josiah, you'll have it way before that. The Goblin? The Goblin is a 3 cost. I'm wondering if I need another 2 or a 1 cost. We can try the Goblin just to get us into game, right? Another good tech. Alright, here we go. Sarah? I don't think Sarah fits. And I didn't really want to keep making the deck more expensive by adding Spectrum, but Spectrum could also do quite a lot of work for us. Juggernaut for more push out of the Omega lane? Maybe. That would be fun. Push, push, push. We're running Omega Red. We don't have energy cheats. We have other options. I want to see this Namor rise to the challenge. Namor Claw, baby. Let's go.
Enough said, Bub.
PMS, are you running Namor? In your old going? You're not? Ooh. We've taken a different line. That's what's exciting about Snaps. You can always find different ways to be able to play these decks. Let's go straight for Super Flow. We get the energy cheat with the Onslaught. This is insane. Oh, the Onslaught's going to make Zabu old Zabu, and then on the final turn I can drop all of my 4 costs exactly as I choose. Give me Cosmo. Wait for early Onslaught. We could do wait for early Onslaught instead of the Goblin, right? Then you get Onslaught on 4. The early Onslaught means more if you are running Mystique to be able to clip on. Just lost on Ego. He played Ant-Man on Onslaught Citadel. And then they played nothing else on the Ant-Man lane. It hurts, Tree Monster. It hurts. Okay. I would really love Onslaught on this lane. Like, I want it so bad. But this is a free 6 cost. I think that I can still get it. I don't think they're going to play 3 cards. I could let the Lizard die. Alright. Lizard. I'll just hold, actually. I don't think we're going to play the 4 mirror at all. Sunspot. Alright. And now we Onslaught. Oh, but we have the claw as well. Okay. The Namor is not going to be good. That's alright. I hate that the raft ended up being in the middle. Let's see how this one plays out. Eight power on that Ultron, don't mind if I do. They got their swarm. And again. Calling Wing. And again, alright. You don't even have board space for all these swarms. You have 5 swarms? Yeah, they don't even have board space for that many cards. Here we go. Omega Red. Stegron. 6-point Namor. Ultron. Are we going to be up by 10? Who knows? If the Stegron hits, specifically the Sword Master, that could be it. Drexler, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. We've got the chance. I think we win either way. Yeah, the kick. Get out of here. Aww. Why is he... Yes, by 1. Oh, it works. It works, chat. Let's go.
Victory.
Ultron did shut down the Living Tribunal, but it gave the power back-ish in the Omega Red Slap. I don't know. Can you imagine a free Living Tribunal? That would be incredible. We jam some dual forces together? You know it, Rich. You know it. Heck is busted. 100% win rate. Spaceman Spiff. So will Dual Force be more like Hearthstone or Snap? Dual Force will be more like Magic. Well, Dual Force will not be like any of those, is actually what it is. Dual Force is mana-less. There's no energy resource to play your cards. You just play, you have a certain number of free card plays every turn, and then you generate what are called charges to be able to activate your heroes. So it's something in between. It's something more like Keyforge, if you're familiar with that. I flip first. I'm gonna go Lizard. See if the Stegron can open up some board space. They don't seem to care. Not gonna lie, I hope Living Tribunal is not good. I don't want him to become the meta. Really? I could feel, I don't know, like there's counterplay, right? This deck needs some Dazzler? Nope. The deck does not need Dazzler. It's kind of like Wild Frost then as far as the board goes. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, you have the leaders, and you've got just like the one play. Alright, Stegron, send them to the side. Oh, TMS with the 500 SCK Super Chat. The Punisher Appreciation Fund. Oh no. We need to see Punisher hit the board. Thank you, man. Thank you. The generosity is incredible. It's always very much appreciated. We have to run the Punisher. Maybe we do. What do I want to play here? So I'm ahead by 1, down by 7, and I'm up by a bunch. I don't really have a good... I mean, I could play Onslaught for the points, but that seems a little crazy. The Claw doesn't handle it. This would just tie. I feel like the lead we have is too flimsy here. The Gamora is sick. It is so good. Ah. The Noir of this card is awesome. And then they've got purple bubbles, black bubbles. Goblin get the free... Yeah, this is T6. I think we bounce. Would Stegron be OP if you could choose the card to move and the location? Would he be OP? He would certainly be way better with Kingpin. I think he would be overpowered. I think they'd have to bring his personal stats down if they gave you that kind of control. Yeah, no other card gives you those choices. Well, it used to be like Space Stone was close. The old Space Stone was the closest thing we had to that kind of level of control. Somebody who played a lot of Gamora. Yep. What if you just chose the card? If you just chose the card, it would be more... what? Understandable? Do I want to be able to... How bad do I want to score this Namor? I like my Namor. Then I've also got the Warpath to leave an open location. And unfortunately, this is the big house. And my Zabu's already here. So... let's score the Namor. Maybe we can cycle the Warpath. Hey, Daddy finally caught one of the streams. What's the idea behind Stegron here, Lone Wolf? The idea is that we're getting good energy efficiency out of our Zabu, and then we can use Stegron to be able to knock opposing cards away from the Omega Red so that we win by a large margin and then score the Omega Red Tentacle Slap. That's our hope. How are you also... Oh, they played Wave. They played the Wave. Honestly, let's just push the Super Scroll around. Will Living Tribunal be ongoing or on reveal? It's ongoing. Ooh. They're getting everything. Their Super Scroll is picking up my Zabu and my Namor. It's not being able to score the Namor right now, but wait, how are you at 5? Super Scroll +3. What is this +3 from, chat? Oh, the Ant-Man. He became the Ant-Man. I gotcha. Okay, so now what? I'm not sure. Just keep on cycling them around. Love shutting down the opponent's scrolls with Professor X. Nobody expects it. Nice, nice. Got Stegron again. Does Omega Red not check mid-turn when to do the slap? So we're actually ahead. If I'm understanding this correctly. Yeah, Omega Red. We're actually ahead at the hub. It's just not updating? Okay. Sure, sure. If it wasn't the big house, I would play Claw. But otherwise, they just play in here to the hub. And if I play here to the hub, I lose my power on my Namor. I feel like there's something here. I gotta keep on searching, chat. Super Scroll stole the Omega effect, but it doesn't take it away from my Omega. It just means that he gains it as well. You're saying that if there's 2 of them, they don't counter slap? Oh. Because he would be adding the force, but I wasn't 10 ahead? That's what it is. I was not 10 ahead. Hail of Silence is really bad for our deck. Our deck hates that. We'll go Lizard. We have the Omega Red Iron Man Onslaught combo, though, which is so coveted. Ooh, Strange Academy, though. That is going to be very weird. I guess I'll lean into it. It must be the first time you've seen Super Scroll do something. Oh, Super Scroll is on fire right now, Alex. This Super Scroll's meta. Stegron plus Miles could be good. Josiah, I think it is quite good. They just haven't been able to get it to come together yet. Alright. What if... Do I want to Stegron you here? I feel like I do. I also feel like I just lose with Isle of Silence being the one other location. Like, this location draw is so bad for us. Yeah, Super Scroll's insane for the first time ever. And the Lizard moves, so we're ahead. Well, maybe there's something here. Cosmo? I'm actually going to play the Cosmo. It's less points, but I feel like they are more on reveal than we are. Is Iron Man better than Dino to be the engine for the Omega Red? I think so. Because we're not going to have too many cards in hand. Like, we don't have other mechanics to keep cards in hand or expand our hand size. And then especially paired with the Onslaught, the Iron Man goes crazy. Oh, Cosmo doesn't activate because of Isle of Silence. You're right. I should just have played Omega Red for the extra 2 points. All right, if we lose by 2 points, chat can say I told you so. Super Scroll seems cool, but you don't have him. He did recently drop down Tree Monster. I think he's Series 3 now. Available to the masses. Now they just move the Jeff, right? Yeah, I think with them just being able to move the Jeff, we gotta retreat.
Escaped.
Has anyone tried making Omega Red work with Sentry? It's an easy 10-point swing. You're saying just play the two of them together on like the final turn? And then the Omega Red slap kind of mitigates the -8? Wimke? No, he's not. Stegron is not OP. He's fun. And he has a powerful ability, but we're struggling to find a good spot for him. I guess let's go like Ant-Man mid. Super Scroll is scared of Professor X. Super Scroll plus the Professor X gets very dangerous, doesn't it? Let's go Green Goblin here. Only thing I hate about Sentry is that you can't play on the right till turn 5. Yeah, the Sentry being locked out of the rightmost location can bite you in some of the positions. Best of luck, TMS. If you can Viper the Void over and play the Omega Red on that lane plus another card, you might have something. Oh, you're saying Seed, play Omega Red on the lane where you give them the Void? It's so mean, but you're right. That could be cool. Let's go Omega Red here. Moon Girl Magic.
Clear for takeoff.
There's our Stegron friend. Do I want a Stegron or do I want to Cloth? Stegron would be able to kick the Moon Girl. If the Moon Girl goes to the right, we're looking pretty nice. I feel like Claw is better overall. Maybe. It adds the 6 on right, and then I can play like Iron Man to be able to pick up on the doubled Omega Red. Sentry was better at 8 power. Not at all, Lone Wolf. Not even a little. Are you saying just because he's a Shang-Chi target now? I feel like Sentry is buffed significantly. What do I think was the best card of each season, Tree Monster? The best card of each season in terms of like releases? Oh man, I'm not gonna remember all the way back. This season it was Jeff. Last season it was Kitty. Woof. Alright. Where do we go from here? Is it the Onslaught? Onslaught gives me the plus. It doubles Omega Red. That's not going to be enough to be able to win Avengers Compound. It would put me ahead at Atalan. And the opponent might try to just like counter to shut me down, and then the Onslaught keeps me ahead. I could also Stegron the Devil Dinosaur? I feel like it's the Onslaught.
Opponent snapped.
Jared? Stegron or Galactus? You don't know? Right now both are in the shop. I would go for the Galactus. And wait for Stegron to go through the token shop drops. Oh, there's the shit. Yeah. I think Jeff was better than Hitmonkey, or are you not counting the Battle Pass? Oh, yeah. Hitmonkey is better than Jeff. If you count the Battle Pass. Well, we still win one lane. And if they had not killed us with the Shang-Chi, it would have worked. Can you choose which card and where to move it with Stegron? Nope, it's random. Stegron moves a random card to a random location. Do we want to change anything here? I feel like I want to just dive into another one right now. am deep in the dark side, recommending Galactus. But I'm totally going to recommend Galactus over the Stegron. Just waiting for all the Spider-Verse cards. Going to be fun. Oh, yes, Lone Wolf. That season is going to be amazing. I'm very much looking forward to that. Alcander, you're probably going to be able to kill my Ant-Man. We're going to shuffle on 3. I'll just play Lizard here. Yeah, all the Spider-Verse cards look very fun. Galactus is the best card? Not true, but he is good. I disagree with him being the best. Let's go for just the Zabu. Move might actually be good in June. Oh, yes. I've learned to love toying with the Galactus players, but that's only because I play so much control lately. You'd be mad if you were playing anything else. Yeah, the control can really get to them. It really can. Let's throw in Stegron. Stegron, throw the Deathlock around. Score the Ant-Man. They flip first. Are you going to wave here? They probably just wave. Maybe it's just Claw. Let's just go Claw. Are they ever going to try and add new art for the Demon, Doombot, and Squirrels, etc.? They've said that they wanted to, Terrell, but we're not sure exactly what that's going to look like or when we're going to receive it. Like, I don't know if they can go back to old variants and get the art added in. Warpath Cosmo. Warpath. Oh! Take it. Because the artists have already been commissioned. They'd have to go back to the tokens are the variant art is supposed to showcase a specific artist's style, and so they'd have to like recommission all the artists who did variant artwork for those cards to also do the tokens. And if any of them like don't agree or like don't want to do a follow-up, then you're just stuck and like that variant is dead, and the inconsistency would look bad. So it might just be that moving forward, like new variants will have the tokens updated. They want to do something with it, but we don't know when or how. Up to 3. Give you a Goblin. Mako, great to see you. Forgot your earbuds at home today, so you can't listen to the stream at work, unfortunately, but try to pop in occasionally, see how things are going. We're testing out the Stegron, and it's been a little rough. It's been hard to find the right place for Stegron to play. Need the Ryan Gonzalez Squirrel? Yes, like I think that people would love it if you got the variant artwork for the tokens. I'm feeling like Claw, Onslaught, Namor is our best shot. Who would have believed playing Namor in the year of our Lord 2023? Oh no. The Super Scroll? The Super Scroll is going to be very good. Do I want to use the Claw now that this... Hold on. What does Super Scroll do when I play Onslaught? Does he double his own effects or does he double other effects? Double your other effects. Okay, other effects. This is gonna get dicey. He's gonna play another Super Scroll. No, Blue Marvel. All right, I think the Super Scroll just beats us. Like if I'm gonna be doubling his own Blue Marvel, sure, I'm doubling my own Claw and my own Ant-Man, but then his doubling the Blue Marvel and whatever he played, it's cloned. He can just play another Blue Marvel. And then they're both doubled, so it's 4 blue marbles up against me. I might still beat that, actually. Let's see if that's what he does. Yeah, Onslaught does nothing for him if there aren't other ongoings there. Unfortunately, there are now. We might still win. Oh, no. Hold on. Hold on. No! By one. By one. Imagendrix? Thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. No, Iron Man would have been significantly worse for us, I think. Because the Super Scrolls would have copied our Iron Man. And the Super Scrolls would have... I would not have been... I'd been even farther behind on mid. Yeah, Justin, I would wait on Stegron. We're just not going to get to play him, are we? What's the highest rank that I've gotten? Currently sitting at 121. Does the beta count? Follow-up question. AG, does the beta count? They lose their leader. Oh no, my Namor. I won't be able to play my Namor. I guess I'll use Stegron to open up space around Lizard. Imagendrix?
Clear for takeoff.
Are you just Terrell Fashion who hopped in? What is this? Why is everybody spamming this question? I answered the question. They do want to add the art for the tokens of the Demon Dubas and Swirls. We do not know how or when they will get added though. Beta does not count? Then I don't know. I reached 200 in one of the beta seasons. And I got Claw played by Krakoa. What a brilliant play by my AI. But I think since full release, I haven't gone much over 120. What about Stegron with Kingpin? Kingpin destroys any card moved to his lane on turn 6. We started the stream trying that out, Mako, and we just didn't get the combo to quite come together. I think there's something there. I want to experiment with it a little bit more, but thus far, it's not working. Yeah, it's all random. You don't get to choose where it goes. If you could choose where it goes, then the Kingpin would be a shoo-in.
I am Iron Man.
No. I needed my little Cosmo just sitting there. Oh, the rematch. Okay. Please rematch without Krakoa. Going back to yesterday, do I train for your marathons outdoors or treadmills always inside? Drew, we did it pretty much all outside. We had a couple, like during the winter, we did some training on the treadmills, but whenever we can, we try and run outside. We're in an apartment complex that's right next to a very nice trail system, so we can just like go across the street and then connect with a trail system that runs along a creek and then connecting to a bunch of different parks. It's actually quite idyllic. We are in the suburbs, but like there's a herd of deer that just live in the park next door. Like we're in very developed, it's not urban, but it's the suburbs. But there's like every single night we'll see like 3 deer at least. And there's at the max we've seen the herd. I think our herd count is like around 30 that we've seen. And there are owls over there. All the wildlife is really cool. Owls, cranes. What else have we seen that's pretty cool? There's a wild turkey. There's at least one wild turkey that's living over there as well. And coyotes. We have coyotes. They put up little signs on the trail like, don't take your pets over here. There's coyotes. It is a lot of venison. I have not looked into what hunting in city limits would be like. I imagine it would be frowned upon. William Hatchinall, please don't spam the battle code. If people wanna join in, they will. Let's drop Namor here. And then we've got the Onslaught to be able to go up and over the top. I feel like that's our play. It's so enjoyable outside, Desert Dwellers. So we get stuck indoors for most of the summer. Yeah, we have a much more mild weather here. The winter's not too bad. The summer's not too bad. So we'll be outside as much as we can. Honestly, with High Evo coming up, as well as how good the spider season looks, would never recommend spending tokens on anything else. Yeah. I'm not recommending people buy Stegron. And then they reactivate, but they don't have... Oh, they just got an extra... They got an extra Sentinel? Alright. Yeah, if they have the Enchantress to shut us down, we'd be able to get all the buffs. Here she goes. Sadly, I think they keep most of the new cards at 6k tokens for a while. Maybe after they get to like 400 plus cards or something, they may change it, but before that I doubt it. Yeah, I think right now their release system is just that they're going to have everything released as Series 5, and they might tinker around with the economy based on how many tokens people are able to acquire. Like that's their main monetization structure right now. Kansas heat is the worst with the humidity. It's horrible. Here's the thing. I come from Dallas, and before that, Gabon, which is a small African country right on the equator and right on the coast. So the humidity I'm like right at home with. I'm used to things being very sticky. Yeah, mold is one that's actually holding up as a 6k. One of the big bads should be 6k. Everything else should start at 3 to 4k. I don't know. I feel like the system of starting them out expensive and then moving them down is working. Oh. A punch. And then the Sentinel. Shang-Chi has stopped us so many times today. So many times. Oh, you know somebody in Gabon? That's awesome. Generally think that the only 6k cards have to be cards that will never drop from that price point. Here's the thing. If everybody was able to just acquire all of the cards free to play, they won't make any money. I understand the game has to be monetized somehow. Stegron would work a second time with Odin? Yes. Nope, I was a missionary kid, AG. Bible translators. Those are the two ways that you end up traveling the world, right? I think we may see something in Conquest mode, though, where one of the rewards for the higher tiers will be tokens or something, making getting new cards a little easier to get, depending on how the mode is. We know the one confirmed reward that we have for Conquest is an exclusive variant. And beyond that, we're not sure what we're going to be getting. Getting tokens would be fantastic. Change the deck and we'll stop seeing Shang-Chi. Maybe. Go Ant-Man. I think it's more likely that second dinner makes the big bads 10k. Ugh. That would be rough. The big bad's going all the way up to 10k for an extra strata. The Series 6. Ooh, please no. Do we think that we win Nidavellir by enough with just Omega Red Onslaught? It would be nice to get the +8. It'd be very nice to get the +8. Let's try it. If all cards other than Big Bads released at 3k, I wouldn't even mind if they never dropped in price rather than coming down to Series 3. Eventually, I feel like they have to go down to Series 3 to be able to give players a chance to catch up. Otherwise, if you join like now, and other people have been playing for so long, you're never going to have a collection that's as big as the major accounts. Kingpin? What? Why? Why would you play the Kingpin like that? Alright. We take these.
Victory.
It would be rough. I would work with the pricing, and I don't see them dropping the price on the non-big bads. Yeah, I think that the pricing is pretty set right now, and what they're tinkering with is the kind of bundles they give us to get tokens. No idea what that ending was. Create a bluff. Ooh, we got the Goblin for just such a time as this. And the Namor also. Feels good, feels good. You were an MK too, Teddy? Blessed childhood for sure. That's awesome, Kingdom dude. We're all over the place. It was confirmed that someone from Second Dinner actually checks out and watches some of the top streamers? Or do y'all just playing around? I'm sure that a lot of people from Second Dinner watch the streamers. How's the job hunting going for me, Teddy? Is there a better time of year where they hire more often in my field of study? I'm not sure. It's been a bit at a standstill, which has been kind of discouraging recently. But we're still keeping on. We'll go Stegron to throw them to the side. And then we can play the Omega Red. I want to play all my forecasts. The Omega Red, the Warpath, and the Stegron. I guess I'll wait on the Stegron. Ben Brode watches everything. He's like the architect in the Matrix. Indeed, indeed. Would honestly be the best way for them to get a feel of what the dedicated community thinks and wants. Well, they've got there's like a lot of different... Why? That's the second time Stegron has picked Doc Ock away from Rickety Bridge. It's actually insane that that's happened multiple times now. Is snap streaming good enough for the time being? Not to ask a personal question. No, it's not. It's like about an eighth of where I want to be for like long time career, but the channel's still growing, so there's upside.
Escaped.
So right now the channel size is like a side hustle size. Like I have to pay taxes on it and stuff, right? But it's not like full-time salary. The existence of the big bads that never downgrade makes the use of tokens for any other card at that price point less valuable. It does. But the idea is that you collect all of the big bads and then you spend your tokens on the other offerings eventually. The DC game will help that. That's what I'm hoping. I'm pretty excited for what Dual Force could be. Yo! TMS with the 500 SEK super chat. I believe in you, Teddy. Thank you, mate. Thank you. We are, as always, sponsored by TMS the GOAT. Your generosity is absolutely incredible. It helps us out a ton, mate. Never asked for, but always very much appreciated. Killmonger is actually the worst card in the game. You only see him when you're playing Zoo and just have to retreat because of the empty board on turn 5. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. So is Stag plus Kingpin too hard to pull off? We were trying at the beginning of the stream, and it just was not coming together. EMS is the GOAT, absolutely. Let's go. They waved? Iron Man? Did Sukar like stuff the Galactus opponent? I feel like Iron Man Claw here is incredible.
I am Iron Man.
Yep, this is it. All right. We get the Claw now, and then Warpath is not going to score. Stegron, of course, sends it to a terrible line. Willow snapping, coming in with a raid with 150 raiders. Let's go. Willow, how's it going, mate? How are things over on that side? The Willow raid. Everybody, bolster your lines. We're being raided. What can you replace Stegron with in this deck? In this deck, you're probably looking to be able to play something else like early tempo-ish, I would say. Another value 2 cost of choice. Rated to a guy who doesn't play Galactus. Flap flap. You weren't watching yesterday, I hope then. Great to have all the raiders in here. We're testing out our Stegron deck. We've already gone through a couple different paces of Stegron, trying to figure out where he's going to fit in best. Right now playing him alongside a ongoing contingent with the energy efficiency of the Zabu, and then some classic cards that I feel like I've underappreciated. All you play is Galactus, they're sick of it, Willow. Great to have you over. So Willow, when are we doing this Dual Force podcast? You know I'm in. Flaps a day behind. Well, I'm not playing it now. That's the important thing then. Working on that right now. Nice, nice. So Willow, did you pick up the Stegron? I'm trying to get a read now on where other people are playing him. Stegron on Wong Mystique just slaps their cards everywhere. Slap, slap, slap. Maybe we need to do that just for the YouTube clip, eh? Be able to send their cards scattered in every direction. It would win its lane. Just a question on if it's going to be able to win anything else. I feel like the Omega Red here does okay. Yeah, let's try this. Now you're holding your tokens for Howard, Iron Lad, High Evo, and Tribunal. Yeah, I just heard that Tribunal is coming out next month. We get 5 cards next month instead of 4. Like, that's crazy. That is so valuable. I want to be able to play. I think I go Stegron. But if Stegron kicks the Goblin, maybe I just kick the Moon Girl? We have extra time. We can really build our combo. Tribunal will be game changing. High Evo is going to be game changing. We got a bunch of crazy stuff that's going to be coming around. Yeah, May is stacked. Exactly. Next month is stacked, and the Spider-Verse is stacked. And then Dual Force is going to release at some point here, and it's going to just go insane. Alright, we'll go Onslaught. I think I can keep up. If we find Iron Man. Caveat, I can keep up if we find Iron Man. Let's see what happens. I want another variant rush. Looks like they only do once per quarter so far. What's the next variant rush that you would like to see? I was half expecting us to get like a animal variant rush this season, but that doesn't seem to be the case, unfortunately. So if I go Warpath, Warpath is doubled by the Onslaught. That's an extra +8, +13. It would win the lane, but it would not trigger the Omega Red. Also, the Onslaught hits the... Okay, we're a little messed up on that one. Onslaught will double the Lizard. Neg 6, Neg 6. What a brilliant play. Actually a brilliancy. Yeah, the Living Tribunal will take all of your power in and then distribute it evenly, which is going to be wild. They said they don't want to do variant rushes anymore because it caused people to hoard caches. Oh, so they're just done doing them? Really? I feel like Stegron could be a great counter to Cosmo if it wasn't on reveal. Just make him like Leech. So now there's just a way that he does the ability. That would have been cool. That would have been very cool, actually. If he wasn't on reveal but could like knock a card away from behind Cosmo. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. As soon as I play my Ant-Man. It was an animal variant rush. A rush for money. Yeah. With no Spectrum, why is the Lizard in here? I would put in Maria Hill. Also, does this deck require Stegron? It does not require Stegron, and I would never play Maria Hill if I could help it. Ellery, thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. The Lizard is here just because they're like early tempo. Basically, I want Lizard to be in a lane that doesn't get the helping hand from the Omega Red, and that puts me over the top. I started playing 2 months ago, and man, had been an ache to keep up to people with a lot of cards. Your Kingdom Dude with the $5 super chat. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Alright, off to work on the dual force stuff. Keep being awesome, Teddy. Willow snapping. Looking forward to the team up.
It's clobbering time.
Morgana's Land. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Opened 50 plus reserves during the variant rush and only 2 variants. I got all the Winter Rush variants with less reserves. Yeah, the Dark Nizzle. They said that you had twice the odds of getting the steampunk variants. I think that was lies of the Jedi. I was not feeling any of the added odds, so I didn't even get all of them. I think I missed one. Been having a blast playing Move again, Teddy. You broke me down. Alexander, it's still a fun deck. Why the Maria Hill hate, Ted? Because she's bad. She doesn't do anything useful. I think we gotta bounce here again. Come on.
Escape.
What is the list that we need? Let's do this one more time, and then we'll go back to the drawing boards. Binks is a huge Maria Hill fan. Yep. I had a shady shot at Binks to throw. I'm not gonna throw it. Binks great. Binks makes very good decks. He makes very fun decks. Got totally different experience. I couldn't get all the winter variants, and you got all the steampunk ones while you were using the credits that you saved. Disconnect. I'm glad you did. I had terrible luck on the steampunk variants. Did we try Stegron with Professor X? No. Why do we want Stegron with Professor X? I would argue that Maria Hill is one of the best cards in the game. What? You play a 2/3 that creates a 1 cost, a random 1 cost, and that's one of the best cards in the game? How is that one of the best cards in the game? Especially with Quinjet. Yeah, especially with you're right. Especially with the Quinjet that doesn't discount the card that she creates. That's where she goes nuts. That's the best place for her. Play her with the meaningless Quinjet. You play the bad Maria Hill alongside a Quinjet that doesn't discount her card. That's perfect. The Stegron with Professor X would guarantee what lane they go to. You're right. We might be able to set up a more reliable Kingpin. I kind of want Onslaught over here, but they're just going to play Galactus, right? They have the energy cheat, so we play Stegron now and pray. Come on. Yes. Got him. Got him. Maria Hill's like Sunspot. Gives you something to spend extra energy on later. Yeah, kind of. You could kind of see her like that, I suppose. I can understand that view. Well, we're comfortably ahead, but that's because we're scoring the Stegron right now. I don't know how they're going to be able to pass. I guess they could play Doc Ock, right? Doc Ock would take them up to 30 and they would be able to beat me there. The Doc Ock does look like it would just win. Could have just gone mid. I actually don't know if chat, does Stegron move unrevealed cards? I don't think Stegron moves unrevealed cards. We haven't seen that happen yet. Then again, our testing is still a small sample size, technically. Can you move unrevealed cards? Move an enemy card from here to another location. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go refill my water, then we're gonna be back on the drawing board. Oh, Maria with the burger upgrade. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let's see. TMS headed out. Hope you have a good evening. Yep. TMS have a good one. Okay, so did we get any confirmation on the Stegron clears? It was garbage. We already read this. It does move unrevealed cards. Okay, so yeah, I should have played Stegron on mid. That probably would have been a little better. I want to go back to Kingpin. Right? Where are you? King Stegron. Let's try with the Professor X. I feel like the Absorbing Man is probably overkill here. So let's play our Professor. Professor X. Okay. So now, are we happy with this lineup? Like, do I actually need the Zabu? Discounting Stegron and Spider-Man. The Miles, I guess it means that I get to play him as a 3-5 if I want to. I feel like I should have Jeff in here somewhere. Like, what if we cut Daredevil for Jeff? I love it. I'm taking Jeff for a competitive reason. How about Stature, Black Bolt, Spider-Man? TMS was working on a deck like that. It was a Stature Miles deck. Happened to that yesterday. You arrowed the Red Skull, but it still doubled. Ooh, so Shuri works retroactively like that? That's cool. Also, do we want Magneto in here? We could cut Polaris or Max for the Magneto? Maybe. King Stegron. Stegron in Galactus? Why would you run Stegron in Galactus? You're saying to like push bad cards into a lane where you're across from where you're going to play the Galactus? Aldi is the best, guys. Found this like banana cake at Aldi. So good. try Cloak. Cloak for what? Oh, Cloak for the Kingpin fake out so you can move the Kingpin. Fill their lane first, yeah, and then drop the Galactus. Yeah. If you can move the card before it reveals, it still gets counted as having been played to the Shuri lane. Yes, that's what it seems to do. Okay. So we go Kingpin mid. I feel like this is a win for us. We're sitting with the Professor X. We're sitting pretty happy. How's Stegron so far? PGR? It's been tough finding the right combos for him. Like, he's a good card. He's a powerful ability, right? The Stegron moving at any ability that lets you move an opposing card can give you a win. We're just trying to find a good shell to make him consistently more impactful. Justin, you've been hating on the Doc Ock. World chip. Well, that defeats the purpose of our whole deck. I don't think we can do anything here. We'll just see what the opponent is planning on. Maybe the Spider-Man wins us the game. Maybe the Spider-Man wins us the game. Okay. So I have turns 3, 4, 5, and 6. I can play 4 spaces. I will go ahead and play my Kingpin. Stack up points right now. They are really holding out. Thoughts on Moon Girl for more Stegron? That sounds terrible. That sounds really bad, Alexander. I don't want more Stegron. I just want the one Stegron. Having Stegron activate multiple times I don't think is what we want. But maybe they could clear an entire lane for us. They could clear an entire lane for us. That'd be something. In this meta, do we just need to be running Scroll? We could. But would we replace Miles or would we replace, like, Max? Ah, 2 can Zabu that game. Let's just go Polaris here. If we can gain enough tempo, I'll Professor X. Stegron does have a very fun animation, that's true. Always more cowbell. Alright, well this is one where I'm certainly wishing that we had the Super Scroll. If only we had the Super Scroll.
Wind, aid my hand.
Hi Volts, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. Been playing an all-in on multiple man move deck. I wish I could see my opponent's face when the combo goes off. If it ever wins, has 7 power multiple men. It's just not enough. Yeah, the multiple man combo, very fun. Does Profex lock in the win? Does this take us to the dub? Maybe. We're gonna see. It's a Sarah? Oh, but they did play over here. Oh, he got the Hawk in. Hold on. Oh, because of the double Zabu. Alright, double Zabu. There we go. The Prof is able to grab the win, but I wasn't... It didn't register that they had the 2-cost Hawk there. Yeah, we'll do a viewer battle. We should probably get that started soon. We've been live long enough. I like the whole getting started a little bit earlier in the day, though. Dude, I wish we had enough pirate-themed variants for an entire deck. That would be awesome. This gets us our Miles Morales. Can we go double Jeff and Miles? And then it doesn't double. Fantastic news for us. Oh. Okay, okay. Maybe it's actually going to be the double Spider-Man. Go Miles, Miles, Jeff, Jeff. And then instead of Sarah, we could go Spider-Man. London everywhere. Craving the sugar after the run? Kind of. I definitely was the day after. Right after the run, I was definitely had some cravings. But now I think I'm more balanced out. I don't know, my skipping lunch to be able to stream has kind of thrown off my balance. And I'm still trying to find the right equilibrium. Okay. And you already played Rock Slide. I can move Jeff. And then I could move... hold on. If I play Stegron, then I kick them over into like another winning position. And probably they're going to play mid. I would kick them to... well, they're just retreat. Okay.
Victory.
Well, we take that one. That Stegron had us in a weird spot. I think it would have been just like play Sarah, pretty much. Alright, let's launch our raffle to get the viewer battle. Complete this one. It started. Exclamation point pick me, spacebar, number between 1 and 100. To get your entries in to be able to do a friendly battle with me here at the end of the stream. Now we know why London bridges fell down. I guess so. That what we learned? Stegron with Sarah Zabu makes him really good. That's what we're trying, Govu. That's what we're trying. We even have the Kingpin in for a little bit of a high roll. But at least we get the kind of shake-up control, move them around stuff. Alright, we'll go with the Nightcrawler. Been having fun with him, Jug and Kingpin on the final turn. Yeah, when they all come in as a surprise, especially Gobu. Oh man. Oh man. We can... they flip first though? They flip first. Maybe I'll be able to kick something into Shuri's lab. I think they just played 2 Shuri's lab here. Yeah, the Carnage. And I didn't really want to relocate that Carnage. We'll just play the Jug. We can move our Nightcrawler. We get another Shuri's lab. Oh gosh. Okay. I will play the Jeff here. They kill our Kingpin. No fun combos for us. And they go wave. Wave on turn 4? That feels early. Why do you wave on turn 4? So I can play the Sarah. I can move the Jeff. Activate the Miles. I'll play the She-Hulk. It feels weird playing Sarah, but no other control cards. Well, the control cards are like the Juggernaut and the Stegron. Okay. Stegron, where do I want you to send them flying? I want you to kick them to mid, really. If you kick them to the right, we could be in trouble. I can move the Nightcrawler. I can play the Spider-Man. This is like in the case that we kick the Yondu, I guess. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Oh no, they went death mid. Close. Close, but not quite. We did get the Carnage knocked over the Shuri's lab. These are out of control cards. Up against the Emperor. We do have plenty of cards that can move over into Morag and the Jeff and the Nightcrawler. Mojo World. Spider-Man might be able to win that one. The Polaris can also give you some cheeky Mojo World doinks. Okay. Raft. I will play Polaris or Max. I can play the Polaris first. Alright. Time to pick our winner from the raffle. And the winner is Simon Cleric! Congratulations. You are victorious. I do believe we have battled at least once before. Best of luck, you know the drill. Post the battle code in the chat. And we will drop into a match. Maybe trade Max for a Shang-Chi since you keep running into the big cards. Maybe so. Maybe Shang-Chi is essential. Maybe Shang-Chi is essential. We can go Spider-Man here. And then drop the Miles. Get the 6 cost. We get a Spectrum. Okay.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Everybody's cheering for you, Simon. Mystique is able to clip onto their Patriot. And then they show Wasp. Patriot is really good right now. Oh, but they're locked out. They filled the raft. And now they can't play the Mojo World, so we just win. Fantastic. Love it when a plan comes together. I thought they were going to retreat, so I didn't snap. I didn't realize I could take extra cubes from you. You thought that I didn't have a way to pass you? Or you just are pressing next? Anyway.
Victory.
No, they had no place. They were... Morag kept them from being able to make a play. Alright, Simon with the join code. Here we go. Best of luck. Drop Max for the Shang-Chi. It is discounted by the Zabu as well. Maybe. I kind of want to run the same deck in. Here we go. Here we go. Into battle. Ooh, Subterranea. Great. Rocks right out the gate. So much fun. Zabu and Sarah 2-cost Shang-Chi's is hard to beat. It does feel really good when you've got that, and then you're able to knock over one of their best cards. I mean, it's so powerful. Love the new title. Thank you, thank you. I wish it was my full-time job. We were talking earlier about rocks and snap. We're supposed to snap on the rocks, you're right. Up against a Thanos. Alright, you're gonna play to Nidavellir? Nope. Lockjaw Wasp down mid. Ooh. Wasp on the Lockjaw. Reality Stone shows Bifrost. Okay, okay. I feel like our Stegron is not gonna do very well here. That they're gonna have the board so full, there's not gonna be a lot of open spaces to be able to push cards around with the Stegron. We could still try. We can get them out of Nidavellir, maybe. Maybe that's going to be the play that we make. So then do I just play... But Miles is going to be cheaper. I'll just play Stegron now. And then next turn, we're going to play Spider-Man Miles. And I would like to be able to line up a big Shang-Chi from Nidavellir. Okay. The tail whip animation is so good. How's the new card performance going? When you first seen him, I thought he was underwhelming, but maybe rate 1 once you get more cards to move in June. Maybe with the other move cards, he will be better. Right now, he's been tough to fit in, Samantha. He's been tough to find a good spot. Okay. So Spider-Man to grab the dub. Miles to get the go-ahead. That Stegron animation is kind of sick. It's so good, Snads. Like, the art level for all the cards releasing this month was so high, but the competitive level for them was so low. Quite at odds with each other. Jeff was adorable, Snowguard was fantastic, and the Stegron animation very cool. Ooh. Well, whatever Polaris pulls is still going to be smaller than her body. I flip first so the Shang-Chi doesn't catch anyone. And Jeff doesn't get the go-ahead on the Professor, so here we go. Reality Stone for 1 power. Oh, okay. Close. The better the card animations and art, the worse the cards seem lately. Hopefully that's not the continuing trend. Like the other cards that seem cool are gonna look cool as well. They can have both. Like Thanos, now that he has all of his animations set up and the intro and the different voice lines, is an awesome card. Why Nightcrawler when all the extra mana Sunspot would do it so much better, and then with the Super Scroll he will get huge fast, no need for the Chi. What? Why Nightcrawler? Because I want to be able to activate Spider-Man and I want to have a 1 cost. And no Sunspot because I don't want to pass very much energy. Ah, they have the Rogue. The Super Scroll would just be a tech choice, but I could see him trading for the Shang-Chi, yes. Mud Puddle Huddle, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you. I don't want your cards. Honestly, if I could move the Mind Stone away from hopping over to my side of the board, that might be better for me. Okay, I get the Time Stone here. And we have the debuffs on Washington, D.C. Fun. We can play. We're ahead. So here we can go Spider-Man into Professor X and see where that takes us. And then try and play Stegron for the win. That sounds fantastic to me, actually. Let's go for it.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
What are you going to play? Iron Man. Do you have... what kind of mass buffs are you using, Simon? What kind of mass buffs are you using? So my Professor X capitalizes on the Spider-Man. Stegron is going to be able to tail whip. Hopefully he whips the Iron Man, but honestly, if he pushes anything out, yeah.
Victory.
They might have the Spectrum. Maybe they do have the Spectrum. The Spectrum would be able to buff a lot, right, with both the Iron Man and the Rogue. You have to be careful with that Rogue. Taking my Zaboos. Claw. They would not have been able to work the Claw in because of us locking down the left location. But yeah, if they had Claw, then it was a good play for us to attack left the way that we did. Shadowlands. We pass. We can set up Kingpin here. Reality Stone doesn't want the extra draw. Yeah, Thanos ongoing is very strong right now. It's a great deck. Thanos has been a mainstay. Alright. Jug. I want to be the only one holding a Hulk. Feel pretty good about that. We'll stomp our feet a little bit. We're in the lead. Put some pressure onto him. Kick him to the side. If not Super Scroll, then Rogue would be nice. Yeah, I feel like the ongoing tech is pretty important right now. So maybe Shang-Chi is not the way to go. Though in this matchup... yeah, in this matchup, some ongoing hate would have been better. Because he's got the Iron Man. Rogue to be able to grab the Iron Man would have been incredible. I still think Spectrum needs a buff to +3, but I also think Surfer should be reverted, as he was not OP to begin with. Oh, Alexander, he was way too strong for a 3 cost. He was way too strong for a 3 cost. You have Iron Man here. But it's Iron Man on a ninja, which is holding them down. Let's go with the Polaris here. Bring a little dud over, a little present for him. And then we can play like the Kingpin. Wherever we please. I'll go Gamma Lab. Will Iron Man double claws boost or only points from the location? Yusuf, Iron Man does double with the claw, as you can see. He immediately demonstrates that it works. They got the Wasp? Okay, okay. So now... I can... I'm trying to plot this out. I can like Spider-Man here. Is that the move? Just play the Spider-Man and then look to be able to pass them with the +7. I've got the Stegron kick. And then I'm hoping to top deck Miles or Jeff. Thanos Time Stone.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Alright. Simon, do you believe that I have it? Either way, we have to bluff that we have it. Oh! We have it. Now does he accept our bluff? He does! Oh, we got the claw! Stomp, stomp, stomp! Let's go. Stegron? Stegron? That's it. We hit. Have I tried Magneto for Kingpin in the deck yet? Not today. I have before. Arrow is good for it as well. We gotta nerf the Stegron, he's too good. He destroyed them. I did not think this was actually going to go well for us, but it's gone very well for us. We have yet to bleed. Iceman on my Polaris. And the animation makes it even better, right? Need to clip that one. Yeah, I think that one might be our clip. That one might be our short. With the super flow, I can just play... Hold on. So I play Spider-Man on 3, Professor X on 4, Spider-Man again on 5, and it's already over. We'll lock it in. Man. The Stomp of Dreams. Because then it even took away 12 points from the Iron Man lane.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Storms the hub.
Aid my hand.
Now we're into flooding. They'll probably play some kind of follow-up. We'll lock it down. And then we just Spider-Man Stegron again. Am I a tryhard for using both Shang-Chi and Enchantress? DBZ? Not at all. You gotta bring all the available answers. Control decks need to run control. So of course you bring them. Now, it's interesting that you're running the Enchantress instead of the Rogue. What's your thinking there, DBZ? What do they have? Oh, no. I forgot he's got the Prof X as well. Oof, oof. All right, 3 back. Now it's a match. Now it's a match. I'm more impressed that you find a use for Enchantress. Oh, Enchantress has uses. In the ongoing meta, Enchantress can get work done. Yeah, the Professor X read on the right was a great play. Very ballsy, especially to snap with it. He knew it was the match either way, and it paid out. Get the Jeff in here. Yeah, the gamble on the flooded. But he pulls it off. I want to grab the doubling. And then I'll just sit. X gonna give it to you. Should be the theme song here. Yep. Alex Horley Enchantress will see the light of day. Whatever it takes. I probably should have moved Jeff to be able to combo Spider-Man with whatever was coming next, but I guess I was expecting to play Stegron next to lead into Sarah. I'll play my Zabu. And wait. We need a rapper Professor X variant. Oh, that'd be so good. What now? You're not ahead. I have Jeff. They have Claw. But I have Stegron. Okay, okay. The chess match continues. And then I move Jeff over now to be able to activate Miles. I snap to make it the match. Even when I get hit by Enchantress, I never win. It never wins the opponent the game. It's where I'm coming from. I feel like I've been hosted by Enchantress a couple of times, but then again, I've been playtesting some crazy stuff. All right. He's up for now. Oh, the Stegron's coming through, baby. Stegron's going to kick him to the side. Also, we're getting the plus. Hang on. So if I kick you away, you're down 6. You're down to 12. But then if you win Baxter Building, you flip it 6 points again. So I have to not only move the claw out of the way, but I also still have to be able to win Baxter Building. So we got to give it everything we've got. I'm flipping first. Spider-Man me. Thank you for the subscription, mate. Thank you. Oh, he's diversifying the Stegron targets. No. Hold on. If I kick Dino, it's the claw. Yes. Yes. Stegron knew the match was riding on his shoulders, and he comes through.
Victory.
There it is. Oh man. Oh. Good game, Simon. Good game, mate. Battle of the Dinosaurs. Dino v Dino. Who wins? Maybe that's the clip. Alright, so there we are, guys. We have come to the end of our Stegron testing stream. If we want to run down the decks that we have played them in. Actually, I should do it over here. Get them on the big screen. The Omega Stegron. It's Omega Red ongoing. The idea is that Stegron will kick away a defending card so that Omega Red is able to trigger and then get the doubling, the stat efficiency out of the Omega Red Onslaught combo. It worked okay. The Warpath and the Namor, I feel like I only need to run one of those. I don't know about that one. Wave Morales. So it's just Doom Wave, but it's also taking advantage of the fact that Miles Morales stays a 1 cost after you play Wave, so that you can combo him pretty easily with a Wave style of play at the end, whether or not you have the She-Hulk. It's a great shell so it worked, obviously. The Stegron in there, I don't know how much it really improved the deck. We tried ramp Stegron a little bit. I don't think this is a home for Stegron. It's a good deck. It's a very good deck, not a home for Stegron. Just not that relevant to what they want to do. And now we have our Kingpin Stegron, which was starting to see some glimmers. I think I'm going to keep on working on this one the most because I love Kingpin so much. But we'll see where that ends up taking us. So we're gonna close things out here. We will be back tomorrow on our normal time for our regularly scheduled Wednesday streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Stay tuned to the channel. We got a lot of exciting projects in the works, and I'm going to be teaming up with Willow to be able to do a podcast / discussion on DC Dual Force updates and what we can expect out of that game. So I'm very excited for what is to come. We're going to have to come to Wild Frost another time, Josh. I've got a lot of other projects today, so we're going to cut the stream here. Till next